Well, yeah.
Hello, everybody. It's time for Gramps, and this week's special guest is Barry from Barry's Views. Hello,
Hello.
Barry. How are
Keith.
you?
I'm all right. How are you, Keith?
Okay, thank you very much. Nice to see you. Nice and nice to have you in here again because it's been, I think, about 13 months since I last interviewed you. I won't get started yet because we've only got one viewer. Oh, we've just got 3 viewers at the moment because this is the first time I've done a live stream for about 2 weeks now since I last interviewed Angel Dominguez.
Yeah.
So we've got 1 thumbs up. We've got 7 viewers in, and nobody's put anything in the chat yet. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who we've got in the chat at the moment because nobody said anything. I hope the chat is working. Oh, hello, Granny Monster.
It's Granny.
And Granny says, I saw Barry tweeted this out, so I didn't have any reason to miss it. Hello, both of you. Thank you very much.
I would have done, Granny. It's only me.
Yeah. So, Barry, because it's been 13 months since I last interviewed you.
Yes.
Could you tell us a bit about your upbringing as a child?
Cool, blimey. How do I start? Well, I started off as a little person.
We know that, yes. What weight was you when you was born, if you don't mind me asking?
I think I had to wait 9 months, I think my mum said.
I thought the jokes would be crapping out. Hello, Jeffy's World. It's Martin. Hello.
Yeah. I've got a picture of me up there. Yeah, well, I was, when I was born, I don't know how much I weighed. I think it was about 8 pounds something. I was a little chubby chub. But I had blonde hair. It wasn't blonde. It was white hair. It looked white.
Yeah.
So, but where that went, I have no idea, mate. I just went. But but I was born in Epping, and lived there for a little while. Moved to up north to Ellesmere Port when I was 6. Yeah, moved to Ellesmere Port. Stayed there for about 3 or 4 years. Came back to Harlow where we used to live, and that's where that's where my childhood was sort of there. That's where my schooling was, and when I went to school and things like that. That's where I was there. Then I left school and started working, mate. That's basically boring life.
Well, one of the questions that Adam asked, he wanted to know what jobs you've had in the past.
Cool, blimey, loads. Started off, my very first job was working in a warehouse, and that was getting my first pay packet. You remember the old pay packets with the stapled together with the little. Yeah, my first one of them, doing that. Then I did most of my work has been customer service based, should we say? So retail work, doing gas, electric meter readers. What else was I working in the Bank of England for a little while? Working in Barclays Capital app in London. So and then trying to think what was I doing. Oh yeah, doing my stewarding for West Ham as well. I did that as well. And so that's what my basic jobs have been all about, really.
Oh, I'm just going to say hello to Boss Man. I hope that answers your question. Hello, Farm Elf Fanatic. Hello, 3 ladies and a blog, and Essex 2112. Welcome to the interview with Barry. So if you've got any questions, just put them in the chat and I'll ask Barry. So Adam also said, why did you end up on YouTube, Barry?
Blame Martin. Blame Jeffy's World. No, it was basically I was at a loose end.
Yeah.
And he was, because he used to, obviously he still does, but he was doing a lot of online gaming stuff. He's talking about, you can do this, you can do that, and you could probably, well, as it was back then, you could make some money. So I'm thinking, oh, money, as we all do.
Yeah.
And then obviously then you find the truth out. You don't make any money. But so so basically Martin got me into it and showed me how to do things and stuff like that. And that's how I started it off.
I just want to welcome Vicky, the night owl. She says hello to you, Barry.
Hello, Vicky. And I didn't win her thingy. I came last.
Oh yeah, I'm not very good. You know, I mean, I could if I cheated. You know, I mean, I've got the iPad here. I could have cheated every question, but I don't do things like
No,
that. You know me, Barry.
I know. I bet people do that. Start with Google next to them and start singing. I know. We know
Yeah.
who does it. Yeah.
So, can I ask you why you changed your channel name? I've seen the video that was up earlier on at 1 o'clock, and you did explain. But for those who haven't seen that wonderful video that you put up at 1 o'clock, every Wednesday now it goes up. Can you tell us the reason why?
Well, the first reason is, why haven't they seen my video? Go and watch it. Go now. Go watch. Come back. I've got 5 minutes. No, basically, as you know, the previous channel, Vlog from the Bog, I was sitting there going, well, I'm got into a rut where I was stuck at the 650 sub thing, and I'm going, is it the fact that the name Vlog from the Bog, people all they see is Vlog from the Bog and think, is someone sitting on the bog taking a dump? Basically. And I thought, maybe it's that. So I thought I'll just change the name, and I've discussed with Martin a few times what I came up with all these different bloody names and stuff like that. I was like, I actually came up with another title called Barry Goes Vlogging, and I thought, because it now sounds like Barry Goes Dogging, but I thought, no, I won't do that one. So I just came up with Barry's Views at the end, because I got views from the loo.
Yeah.
So I just took from the loo and just put Barry's Views, which then, like you say, I can talk about anything and everything. I'm not stuck to one thing.
Welcome, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
And welcome, Emily Baird. And I already said welcome to Jeffy's World. So Barry, I'm going to put you on the spot here, because your channel is called Barry's Views. Most of the questions I'm going to ask you tonight are going to be your views on things. So I believe you follow roughly the same channels that I do.
Yes.
So be careful on the answer to this. You could lose you quite a few friends or subscribers. But you know, the community is doing a lot of Smule videos. Who would you choose as the best singer on Smule at present out of our little community?
None of them. No, I'm only joking. There's quite a good voices. There's a few voices on there, but me personally, I wouldn't do it because I'm not that brave. I'll take my hat off to all those people that do it. But you see, obviously, Gal's got a good voice. Emily's got a good voice. Raven's got a good voice. Vicky did one of the others quite good. I wouldn't go Chris. Chris, no.
Yeah. Yes, well, I'm not saying much on that one. You know, I'll go with your views on that.
But say, I think, to be honest with you, Smill's going to be one of those things. It's going to be 2 or 3 months down the line. It's going to be one of those fads. It's gone.
Yeah.
But
it has been around for quite some time, and you know, I mean, some of the Smill videos I've watched, especially when Bossman Adam had that one where he had most of the community in on. I forget what the song was. I thought that was good. But you know, if you had a choice, who would you prefer to listen to? Just on your views, you know. Can I just say hello to Mars Minless?
Hi, Mars. I don't know, because I suppose you could probably say Raven, because she does some weird stuff. Weird songs she's put out there, and you think, whoa, that's brave enough. You can do the popular song. Everyone can do the popular songs, but to do a odd song out of the blue, you know, you think, yeah, good luck to you. That's all I'm saying. But me personally, I wouldn't do it, because when I sing, it sounds like I'm killing a cat.
So then, Barry, what are your views on live streaming now? Because I noticed that on your upload today, you mentioned you was going to do a bit of live streaming. So what are your views on that? Go on, carry on.
Live streaming is good. It's good, but I think everyone's doing it now, and I think it's sort of, some are good. Some live stream you can sit and get very interested in, and some person you think, oh God, not this rubbish again. You go to some of the channels and they're just basically that person said this, and that person said that, and that person did that, and you think, what is the point? I think if you're going to do a live stream like we're doing, or whoever does, or like even Gail does, stick to a subject. That will be your subject. Try not to do it, because I'm going to try and do it probably once a month, maybe once a week. Not do it, because you think if you do it every day, all right, fair enough. Jeanette's is a coffee morning. We know it's a chinwag. We know that. But some channels you go in, it's every day. It's just drama, 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 drama. You think, no, I can't be asked with that, personally. But
yeah, because as you know, I was going to do this live stream on OBS. And I've done an interview once before on OBS. But this time, when I got it all set up, it was working all right, but there was no sound coming from Barry. The sound was coming through the Hangouts, but wasn't coming through OBS. So I did all my settings, and I still couldn't get it right. So I had to set it back up again as a ordinary Google Hangouts interview. So I will work on it, because I think going through OBS would be better, because you can do a lot more things with it. Because I'd got it set up, I'd downloaded about 5 of your videos.
Right.
4. I think you put 4 up on the Barry's Views, didn't you? 1, 2, 3, 4. I downloaded those, so I was going to use those in the interview. But I can't now. Hello, Pauline Newman. Nice to have you in as well. And I'm pleased Granny's stopping in as well.
Yeah.
So we ain't got Gail here, or Chris, or Jeanette. I don't know where they are, but he might be live streaming himself.
Yeah, no, in there. They're probably live streaming somewhere.
Yeah, because I noticed you're drinking. It's what is it? Merlot. It's Australian. It's a beautiful glass of red wine.
And mine, and what I'm drinking comes from India. It's called tea.
Yeah. So back onto your views, Barry, then. So what are your views on, how can I put this? On road, no, we'll go with road rage on this views, because I want to get your views on different things, because then I'm going to look forward to watching them on your Barry's Views.
Right. Road rage. How long we got? I've noticed, because I used to drive a lot, and also I haven't got the car anymore, but I used to drive a lot, and I've noticed it's getting worse out there. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of road rage out there, and I was one of them. I held my hands up. I was terrible for someone cut me up, effing and jeffing at them, and having a go at them and things like that. It is the state of driving here, where I am, is absolutely diabolical. It is basically, you see him trying to cut somebody up, and he's literally just to get a few yards in front of the person behind. You think, what was the point of that? And it's just I think driving is getting diabolical. Personally, Keith, it's a pain in the backside.
Yeah, well, I'm 68, and I always said that when I was 70, I was going to back in driving, because there's far too many people like that on the road today. I mean, I got chopped up today as I was turning right. This car behind me, this young lad, as I was turning right, I was in front of him, and he overtook me.
Yeah.
And I thought, if there'd have been a car coming the other way,
game over.
Game over. Yeah. So, so I presume now you use public transport to get about in London. So, what's your views on the public transport? Because I mean, the trains are cancelled. They're always running late here in the UK. So I don't know what the public transport situation is like in London. I know what it's like in the centre, because you can wait for a bus and then 5 come up. All at the same time, same number going to the same destination because of the amount of traffic. So what are your views on that then, Barry?
So where I am, I'm pretty lucky with public transport. Where I want to go somewhere, I can literally jump on the bus, get to my town, get on the underground train, and I can be in central London within 10 minutes. It's not a problem. But yes, it is dirty. It is disgusting. It's delayed sometimes. If you do the overhead rails, underground, you're pretty good with without underground, but as I say, it can be pretty crowded. Certain times you just don't go on there at all. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty lucky here. But you hear of obviously like the change in timetables that they've been doing recently around here, where everyone's been delayed and like you say, trains being cancelled, and also now they're coming out by January. The fares are going up again.
Yes. Yeah.
And people are going to be. People said they could spend an extra £200 a year. Or was it a month?
A month. Yeah,
Month.
a month.
A month on travel, and they're thinking, what's the point? Because I knew when I used to work in Barclays Capital up in London, I knew people who would travel up from Southampton to get to London every day, and and some people come from Northampton to get to London every day because it was cheaper for them to live there and get the travel in. But what it's like at the moment, we're going back 10 years, so probably changed since then. But
yeah, well, I mean, I saw on the news tonight, our local news, was that a young lady travels from Doncaster to Leeds, and it costs there 2,600 for a season ticket per year. It's going up another £115.
Yeah.
So, it's as she says, the wages haven't gone up. So everything else is going up. How are people going to manage? I just don't know. But you be 5:46. So I'm at Pauline Newman's going to join us in the drink. Cheers, then, Pauline. Nice to have you.
Yeah, cheers, Pauline. Even though mine's only tea, but there we go. But yes, like I say, when I used to work up in London, my travel per month was what was it? It's about £300 a month. That was literally going from where I am to Zone 1, which is 45-minute travel journey. That's literally from bus to on tube.
Yeah.
That was then. It's gone up a hell of a lot now. You think your time you forked out your travel, your your rent, your accommodation, the obviously your monthly food. If you've got a family, you're left with nothing anymore. You can't save anymore. You're probably left with. So I know when I used to work up there, by the time I forked out my rent, my council tax, got me food, paid me travel, I was probably left with like £100 a month to do what I want with, and that was it. So if I wanted to go and buy some lunch, I had to be careful what I had to go and get. Basically, it is like I say, everything's going up apart from wages.
Yeah. So another question on your views, then, Barry. What are your views on the amount of litter in this country? That people throw out of cars. I mean, I was in Sittingbourne the other week, and I'll just tell you my experience. I'd gone out in the car from my brother's, got to the end of his street, and this van turned right to come into his street. This young, I would say, 20-something-year-old got out the van, and he just had a McDonald's, and he threw all his paper, cups, and the McDonald's bag and everything in it just in the middle of the road as he got out. And I looked at him and I said, would you do that at home? And you should have seen the look I got. So you've got to be very, very careful. But what are your views on the amount of what people do?
Well, like you say, you've got to be careful. I say where I am, you have to be careful what you say to them when they throw things out of the cars, because you just don't know what they've got in the car. They might have a knife, whatever. They are, it's getting bad around here for that. But I have done previously, and I'm actually working on. Funny you should say that, Keith. Funny enough, I'm working on one now. I haven't finished it off where I am doing fly tipping around my area, because it gets to a stage where it is absolutely diabolical. Right? We've got where I live in my little flat. We've got the big metal wheelie bins, and they're just supposed to be for us. You can guarantee you go to bed, they could have been emptied that week. You wake up and it's full again, and it's literally you could probably find mattresses and Christ knows what. People just walk out and just dump it there, and it is getting. I've been for a walk around my little estate, and I don't know what I haven't finished it yet, but there's literally people. We've got a little stream, and people are just chucking stuff in the stream. You see like old mattresses, old beds, fridges, chairs, settees, just being dumped. And you think, what are they playing at? You think, and I was thinking, surely they could take it to the local tip. I know some of them probably don't have cars, but you think they've got to get it from there to there anyway. So how did they get it from there Just take it to the local tip. Or upcycle. A lot of people are doing upcycling now. But where I go for a walk, there's little grass bits around there, and you walk around and you find bits of glass all over the floor where people just throw bottles. Or you went for a walk the other day, and I went to the river, and there was a shopping, or the normal shopping trolley in the river. There's always one.
Yeah.
And somebody's walked a fridge from one place to the other. You think, and just dumped it in the middle of nowhere. You think, well, I'm not going to swear, Keith, but you can imagine what I said.
Yes, I can.
There's a few swear words involved, and I just think, what was the point? But I'm literally working on that video right now. Local tip, Granny. You're basically the local tip or the immunity centre where you take all the rubbish. Our local authorities will pick up like you've got you want to get rid of a couch or a bed. They will pick it up and take it to the local or the immunities. You say the local tip, the rubbish tip, recycle centre. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just going to say hello to Foundation Ariel, Ian Matthews, Essex 2112. So welcome to the live stream with my. So if any of you have got any questions for Barry that you'd like to know about him or anything about his channel, please put them in the comments, and Barry will see them and he'll hopefully answer them. Okay, then, Mars. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you for coming. Good day, mate.
Yeah. So let's have a look. What else can I ask your views on then? Views on the police force. Do you think there's enough around now, especially in London, with what happens, no. Law enforcement officers?
There's not, unfortunately. I don't think there's not. Well, I say when I was younger, you see the local bobby, the local policeman. You knew the local policeman. That's gone. They're closing where I am. They're closing. All the local police stations are being closed down and being made into like a little sort of drop-in centre sort of thing. They don't like the big police stations and stuff like that. They're all going around London. I think there's only there's a earmarked for half of them to be closed down if they're not done already. We've got what they call the PDSOs, the volunteer police force, but they've got no authority, and you very rarely see them around here. It is the lack of police around here is especially in London. So unless you go around the big major buildings, then you see loads of the buggers around there, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same in my area, Barry. I mean, they've cut about 800 officers in the Humberside region in the last 3 years. I mean, it's like in tonight's evening paper. It's got a young man was knocked over by a van, and he had to wait 94 minutes before he was picked up by the ambulance to take him to the hospital. 94 minutes, an hour and a half, he had to wait. Disgusting, I mean, we all pay for these services, but the rates are going up, or the council tax is going up, but we're not getting the service that we used to have even 5 years ago now.
No, there was a thing, I think it was around here, or it was in the local paper, I might have seen it somewhere. The bloke was burgled. And the burglar was, it was basically in the back garden. So he phoned up the police and said, look, someone's trying to break in. Can you come round? Oh, we've got no one available. We probably can't get round for an hour. So the bloke went, all right then, put the phone down. 5 minutes later, he phoned back. Oh, don't worry, I've shot him. He's dead. 10 minutes later, whole SWAT team turned up. And he said, well, and they caught the burglar in the garden. Actually went in, he was there. Well, and he said, I thought you said you shot him. And he turned around and said, well, I thought you said there was no police in the area, but you suddenly got here all of a sudden, didn't you?
Yeah. That's the usual thing nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable, really. But this is now the society that we live in.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Sorry, Keith. To say about the other half, she was going down the road the other day and talking about road rage and things like that. Somebody cut her up. Not her, but someone cut somebody else up who made that car swerve and hit a lamppost. So she has got first aid training. So she pulled over, helped out. She phoned the ambulance, the police. They didn't turn up for an hour, and she's woman's in the car crash. So she could have had whiplash, Christ knows what else, because it's the emergency service. They do a great job. Don't get me wrong, Keith. They do a brilliant job for what they've got. And unfortunately, it's just the way, as I say, society we live in now. Putting money up, but it's not going to the where it should go.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, fully agreed then, Barry. So I'm just thinking what other views I can ask you about now. Oh, yeah, it is an interesting one then. You know that's, what do you call it, thing that was launched from Cape Canaveral or Cape...
for the satellite for the sun.
Sun, yeah. What's your opinions on that?
What a waste of money. Billions of pounds to send a satellite into the sun to see why the sun, the inner is cooler than the outer, and see what the radiation things do. You think, oh yeah, we want to know why it's knocking out our satellites and the gamma rays and stuff like that. You think, but you're sending up a satellite. You want to know why knocking out? Why send up a satellite? What a waste.
Yeah.
I know they all say it's all to do with finding things out. You can't put a price on that, but billions of pounds spent on that could have gone towards something else, mate. That could have gone towards hospitals or whatever, and something more worthy than to find out, oh, why is the inside of the sun hotter than the outside of the sun?
Yeah. So Granny Monster says, at what age did Barry start in radio? And could you please type something in the chat so they can follow you?
So you want me to type something? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He wants that.
Keith knows what I'm going to do straight away.
Yeah. But Granny Monster wants to know, at what age did you start in radio?
I only started doing the radio, Granny, about 3 years ago, to be honest with you. So what am I, 41? Yeah. That's when I started about 3 years ago. Basically, I've always liked music. I worked in record stores, and I always liked listening to music, and I always wanted to do, oh, I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if I could do that. Then about 2014, I think it was, our local radio station, they did a thing called you could be sitting with the presenter for an hour. So I went, oh, I'll give it a go. So I went in there and I sort of got the bug, and I knew the guy who's our chairman of our radio station was also a presenter for this radio station. So I went, how do I become a volunteer? And he said, fill it in. They do all your, obviously, you got to do all your DBS checks, or your background checks, because you work in the hospital with vulnerable people. And basically, the rest is history, as they say. So I started literally sitting with someone, show me what to do, what does what, faders. And as you can see, I do my own blinking shows now.
So, yeah. And how many times a week do you do your radio shows at the hospital radio?
4. I've got 4 shows. I've got Tuesdays. Well, I did have 5, but one of the studios is broken at the moment. So I've got Tuesdays 2 till 5, Thursdays 2 till 5, which is just a normal afternoon show, play music and do my little chit chats and do my facts of the hour and bits and bobs. And then on Saturdays and Sundays between 2 and 4, I do the 80s show where I just play all 80s music. So that's what I do. Yes.
So why haven't you thought about doing that on your channel? You know, playing the latest records, 2 or 3 of them. See what reviews you get from them. You know, in your chat. Because I was saying, you know, like Top of the Pops. No, it wasn't Top of the Pops. When they had a panel, hit or miss. What did they used to call that? Jukebox Jury. Yeah, I was going to do something like that, because I think you're allowed to play about 30 seconds of a record without breaking the copyright infringement. I was going to do that and have a panel live stream of 3 people and get their opinions on the latest records that come out this week.
Yeah, so you got to be careful with the records, because it's all copyright now, and it's YouTube is changing again, and you think, oh, is it worth it? Is it worth getting the strikes and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So I know it used to be 30 seconds, but I think that's changed as well now, Keith. I think you can't play anything now.
Can't you?
I don't think so. I'm not too sure on that one, Keith.
Yeah, because I know you used to be able to.
Yeah.
Because we used to play it at a home that I used to go to, you know, this old people's home with my mate, because he was a DJ and he used to play that. But because he didn't have a license, he was doing it on the QT for the people. And that's what he did. You know. Hello, Don Joyce. Nice to have you in.
Hello,
just tuned in. Hospital radio station. Did I just connect to Coronation Street?
All right, Doc.
That's a good one. So, did you see the what Granny Monster put in? Does your country have any parody artists like we have, similar to Weird AI?
Weird Al, not that I'm aware of, Granny. I know you mean Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, he's. I like him. He's quite good actually. I do like Weird Al, because I don't know if you see him, Keith. He does some parodies of songs and makes his own words up to them, and some of them can be. He basically started off. If I remember in the 80s, he did no, like Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Yeah.
He did Like a Surgeon.
Yeah.
And then he did Michael Jackson's Bad, because I'm fat, and there's all other different ones he's done as well. There's loads of stuff. He's sort of, some of his stuff is pretty good. I do like Weird Al Yankovic. But as our own one, we used to have a DJ called Chris Miles. He used to do like Beat Radio one. He used to do his own parody for songs on that one, but never released them. I don't think. Never released them.
Yeah. You know, so that you know, because I enjoy what Steve does, his parodies on his channel, because he does quite a lot of parodies, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You know, I was waiting for Gail to do a few, but she ain't been in tonight. She must be busy working or whatever. So then, because you enjoy music, what range of music do you prefer playing? And you've just said the 80s, but you know, if you had your choice, would it be the 80s?
Yes, I like the 80s, and I like early 90s, because that was my dance decade, should we say. As I say, I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, got drunk in the 90s. That was my that's my three.
Yeah. So what's happened now then? You don't get drunk at all now then?
Not now, mate. No, I can't afford to. It's too expensive. Too expensive to buy drinks in London now, mate.
Is it?
Now, it got to a stage where I was going out every night, and you think, after the end, you think, what's the point? You know, you've got nothing to show for it apart from that hangover, and you've got no money.
Oh, Essex2112 says he's got another 6 music clips to put up. Oh, yeah. He writes some good music, because, I mean, Dennis used some of his music on his last video.
Right.
And I don't know whether I'll be out of place here, but Dennis is thinking about going live eventually, because he's getting fibre optic.
Ooh.
Next week, he said. So hopefully he might be going live. You never know.
Never know. And before I forget, Dennis, can you wish your Emma, your wife, a happy birthday for Monday? I forgot to mention it was her birthday on Monday.
Yes, it was. Cool. Yeah. What a great voice she's got, you know.
Yes.
You know, so if you want anyone singing on your channel, you should get Emma to do a backing track for you, Barry. You know, so how do you see then your channel going now in the next few years, Barry? You know, because as you said to me earlier on, you've been stuck on around about the 600 mark.
Yeah.
You know, and you've seen others get up to the 1,000 and everything like that. So why do you think that your channel is not growing? What's your views on that?
Well, I personally think it was the name. I thought it was the name, because I say vlog from the bog. People think, oh no, somebody's sitting on the toilet having a rant or having a dump. Someone showing this having a dump, and nobody wants to watch that really. So yeah, like I say, I've seen people come and go, grow, and I'm thinking, why am I not doing that? What am I doing differently? Obviously, some deserve it more than others. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. So I thought I'd change the name, because I thought it was just the name, and hopefully I was getting obsessed with the views and stuff like that, and I thought, is it worth getting, you know, worked up about that now? It's not anymore, is it really, Keith?
No. Because I mean, I noticed that Mel did a live stream earlier on, and he's backing in doing live streams.
Is he?
Yeah. He says because he doesn't think the good anymore, and it takes up too much time. And he was doing it to get the watch hours, and he says he's not enjoying it now, so he's not doing. You know, he's stopping doing his live stream, which is a shame because I thought he did good live streams with good topics.
He did.
So Granny asked the question, if you could see it, Barry.
What's that? If you could have. Recovered by. I don't know, really. I'm trying to think. Old 80s tune recovered by now. I say the problem is I'm very picky when people do recovers of songs. I hate it. If someone goes, oh look at this new some of the new stuff. Oh look at this new one. You think, no, that sounds like that person. Who sounds like that person. Who sounds like that person. But I don't know really. I'm not really up for the new artists at the moment. 80s, my favourite 80s tune, I probably suppose it's got to be one I always play was Paul Young. I can't think of his name. You Can Call Me Out. That was it. Yeah, by Paul Simon. I like that one. I like most of the Michael Jackson stuff. That's my favourite 80s stuff. Michael Jackson stuff, Prince stuff. When I see some of them being recovered, I go, no. I hate it. But yeah.
Oh, just going to say hello to Crimson Fantasy because he's just come into the chat. Hello, Steve. I hope you're all right.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Stevie, babe.
So, have you got any collabs that you're thinking about doing at all, Barry, with anybody?
Not at the moment, because when I finished it, I was literally going to take a complete break and go, that's it, done, finished, done. But at the moment, I'm just slowly going to try and rebrand the channel and go from there. Take it each day or each week as it goes. Just see how each video goes from there. And then who knows? You might get Martin, Jeffy's well. We might get one with him. So we'll see.
Would that be a gaming one?
No. He does. I don't like gaming, Keith.
Yeah. No, do I. So what happened to your channel that you had with him?
Well, the Progress channel.
Yeah. I would like to know what's happened to that because
it's still out there. We haven't deleted it. We sort of took a break from it because where he lived and where I was, it was trying to get together. Things like that. And also, he does gaming. I do vlogging. Totally different. He come around here or something like that, and then he got to say we got too much money, and we did try and start up again. Where we do a video a week. We do our own video a week on the channel, but then as Martin says, laziness happened. That's
yeah. It tends to, doesn't it? You know, I mean that's why I've cut down doing live streams. I don't mind going in on the chat, but I don't really want to go in on panels. And the only time I am going to live stream besides the interviews is if I've got a subject that I think is worth talking about. Because I think it's you know, you've got to be different. And you look at the live streams that are out there, as you said, it's a lot of chit chat. It's just like having friends in the room and talking away. Whereas when you've got a subject, it's a lot more interesting.
Exactly.
And especially
say hello, Talia and John. Hello, Talia and John, all the way from South Africa. Come over to say hello.
Hello. Oh yeah, I didn't see them. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks a lot for saying that, Barry. Because my eyesight is going, and sometimes I do miss people in the chat because it's like now because of having the light on, my glasses steam up, and that's why I have to move forward to see the chat.
You're steaming up, are you? What are you up to?
No, it's a lot of heat here with these lights. So, because do you think then, since I last interviewed you 13 months ago, that you have improved as a YouTuber?
Yeah, definitely. So looking back at some of the old stuff I did, I look at it, go, what the was all that about? It was like that. Hello and welcome to this channel, and it was boring, repetitive. There was no editing was there, but it wasn't as good as it got.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be doing now is trying to focus more on the editing side, because when I was doing the other channel, the other name, should I say, not this channel, other name, I was literally, as you know, probably 2 or 3 a week getting out. So literally got 2 days to do a video, edit it, get it out, do another one. This one, it was Martin's suggestion actually. Do 1 a week, see how you go. So you can literally you can spend 1 day shooting, 1 day editing, 1 day fine tuning it if you're not 100% happy with it, and then you got the rest of the day if you want to do another one, go for it.
Yeah. Because it's warm here, Steve. That's why, and I'm sweating. So of course my glasses steam up. That's the only trouble wearing glasses. And now when I take them off, I can't see a flaming thing.
So can I all stick our fingers out? You can't see us.
No, I can't. I didn't realise how bad my cataracts are getting. You know, because last time I went to the opticians, they said they were getting bad, but not ready yet to be surgery on them. You know, so. It's an age thing, so I can't help it. You know, it's one of those things that's happening to me. You know.
No, mate. You're not 21 anymore, are you?
No. I wish that. I wish though. I wish, Barry. Yeah, definitely.
I don't. I was drunk when I was 21, so I don't.
Yeah. I was going to comment, but I can see it now. My bad. Yeah. Oh, so then, Barry, what other views have you got on things that you are going to do on your channel?
Well, I'm going to do road rage. I've done that. Well, I'm going to do that. Littering fly tipping is one I'm working on. The money that's, as you probably seen in the recent BBC report, the money in football.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, now that'll be an interesting one.
And when they said it, there's now obviously the big 4, 5, 6. You can say we knew they could run without the fans because they're getting the money in left, right, and centre. But now they're saying that out of the 20 Premiership clubs in now 10, they say the next 10 could run without ever any fans in. They could still make a profit. And I think they said from last year, I think because West Brom got relegated without even having one fan turn up, they will still have made £33 million. You think?
Yeah, well, I was looking at that, and my hometown club, Grimsby Town, can't survive. They rely on the supporters, and they only get gates of 2,000. So I wonder how they do. But I think that would be a very, very good subject to come up with because, as you said, the top 10 don't even have to have supporters in nowadays.
Even my own club, West Ham.
Yeah. And
20 million they would have made without any fans turning up.
Yeah. And then you look at how much they've spent over the close season, Barry, as well.
We won't go there, Keith, will we? What happened on Sunday?
Yeah, well, I mean, all I can say to that, Barry, is that they came up with a good team who played excellently. The only problem is, I would say on that, 2 of the goals, in my opinion, were offside.
But still would have lost 2-0. But you say you got a local club, Grimsby. I've got Dagenham and Redbridge, and they're at the process. They got relegated, and at the process they've had to get rid of the majority of their players because they just cannot afford to keep them, and they are relying on the fans, and they're trying to do fundraising, and they've just got Peter Taylor in. You know, he's come in and he knows what the situation was. And he said, look, this is the situation. He'll try and do his damnedest to do what the players he's got. But we're lucky with Dagenham Redbridge because West Ham's reserved, or it's not reserved anymore, is it? Under 23s now. Play there. So they're getting some revenue from that.
Yeah.
But trying to get, like you say, they're probably getting like 1,000 fans a week. Well, not a week, but every time home game is probably 1,000 fans. And you just can't survive on the club like that anymore.
So, Dennis asks, where would you like to be with your channel in the next 2 years? Well, first of all, I think Barry deserves to have more than the supporters he's got, he deserves to hit that 1K mark.
10K? Come on, Keith. 10K, 100K.
Okay, 10K. And Crimson's put in, Barry, what motivates you at the end of the day?
Money! Lack of. What motivates me? Because I took that break, and the idea was to take a complete break and think, right, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? But even the first few days I was sitting there, everything was going in my brain. What can I do? This? Can I do that? Can I do that? So I didn't really take a break as such. I just didn't put anything out. So I literally was doing videos, looking at it and going, what? How can I improve on that? Looking at other help channels, seeing what program I got. How can I do that? How can I make that a bit more colourful? How can I improve on that? I was spending most of my time looking at them and going, oh, what if I could do that? I wonder if I could do that. And that's how I basically went for it. That's what motivates me now, because I realised I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy the process of making the video, editing and putting it out there. That's what I enjoy now. But doing it for once a week instead of trying, I've got to do another one. Oh, and the old brain goes, what can I record this week? And you go, oh, what? You put something out and you think, oh, I've got to get out something quickly. And it's just dross. It's crap.
Yeah. Could you answer your brother's question?
What's he said? What new editing skills would you like to do? Client, don't really ask. Well, so I've been looking at other stuff like doing split screen, doing cloning. You know, when you got two people, just things like that. See how we go. Hang on, my Ad. Yeah, but I just like to have an experiment. That's why as you saw on the other channel, Keith.
Yeah.
Putting stuff out there just to see how it looked, sort of thing. Yeah.
And that's what you've got to do. You've got to experiment. You know, I mean, I follow a channel called Big Jet TV. I don't know whether you're interested in planes. Yeah. Now they're a channel that I don't know how long they've been going, but they've got nearly 9,000 subscribers now.
Mm-hmm.
But they make a living from YouTube.
Yeah.
Not because of the views they get, but because it's a niche market. They have created where they live stream twice a week on a Wednesday and on a Saturday. It's either from Heathrow, the plane's coming in and taking off from Heathrow, Stansted, Gatwick, Manchester, and they've been abroad.
Right.
And what they've done, they've got their community of plane enthusiasts, and they do a 30-minute free YouTube live stream, and then they also do and follow on from there with 90 minutes extra, or 90 minutes to 2 hours extra on their Facebook elite group, and they charge £5 a month for that.
Right.
To join. Plus, you get other benefits. You know, you get merchandise, discount merchandise. You get all the latest news and special interviews and everything like that. Now, to me, if you want to make money from YouTube, that is an ideal way to go.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to Dennis earlier, because he wants to do live stream on special effects, how he does the special effects in his films and everything like that. I mentioned that to him. But before you can do that, you've got to get a few subscribers.
Yeah, he needs more. He definitely. Did you see the last one he put about the zombie? The one he did.
Yeah. The green screen of absolutely. You know, I mean, fantastic filmmaker. You know, an artist, and I think, it's like the hashtag I am a creator community.
You mentioned it.
Yeah. Well, I still follow it. You know, I mean, I still follow James Cox, and quite a few of my followers in the hashtag I am a creator community. I think that would be an ideal way for that to go. If he wants to make a living, if James wants to make a living from it, he should do a 30-minute live stream and then create the Facebook page where he does the rest. and anyone who in the community pays $5 a month, which is nothing really. And you think the amount of people he's got in there, that would be the way I would go.
Patreon probably
no, because they take money like PayPal and the others. But if you form your community like they have, that Big Jet TV, they get the full amount. They get the full £5 a month. And I don't know how many go over to the Facebook page, because I watch the 30-minute free ones, but then I don't go over. But I think to myself, paying that little bit extra, I did for 1 month, and it was brilliant, and I can see how that works. H-Top Music and Osbeach Andy are in. Osbeach Andy says, good morning. Well, it's good evening here, Andy, as you know. And H-Top, and we've got J&C's Fishing Channel. Hello, JC's Fishing Channel. They're all channels now that JC's Fishing Channel are following. So if you don't follow JC's, great channel to follow. And Osbeach Andy, a droner.
Yeah, because I know. Sorry, Kate. Go on.
So to me, that would be the best way if you want to earn a living from YouTube. Create your YouTube channel, get your following, and then do, that recommendation. As long as you've got a product or a channel that people will pay for like that, then it's feasible to do. Because I know if Dennis did that, I would definitely pay. Do the 30-minute live stream and then pay for his Facebook private page where he can carry on the live stream. I would pay a nominal monthly fee for that because I can learn from him, and then if he has guests on who are excel in something like SX2112 is music, then he could come onto Dennis's panel, and because you look at how good SX2112 is with writing his own music and everything. He should be earning a little bit out of people who want to use his music.
But why hasn't he got 17 subs?
Yeah, I know. I just can't understand that, because he's another one. He deserves a lot more subscribers.
Yeah.
But this is the problem, that because you don't get noticed, that is the hardest part on YouTube. It's getting noticed. And you see all these people doing all these videos, how to get supporters, how to get recognized, do your thumbnails, do this, do that, but you still don't get noticed.
But there's another one I could do, Keith. That the help videos is such. You look at some of them, they're going, oh, this is how you get to 1,000. How to get from 1,000, from 0 to 1,000 within so many weeks. And then you look at their sub count and go, hang on a minute, you only got 150 subs, mate.
Agreed on that. Hello, Life Willow. Nice to have you in.
Watching one of the YouTube ones. They were going about the analytics, how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was thinking, okay, I'll find out how do you get your, because you need to get the analytics to get your channel out there. They were going, oh yeah, what you need to do is your analytics. You need to get this. You need to do this. Also, to get it, for it to work, you need to get at least 10,000. You have to get 10,000 views. You think, well, if I got 10,000 views, I wouldn't give a monkeys about the analytics. I don't want the 10,000 views. Well, I do want the 10,000 views. That's wrong. But you think, no, I want to know now. How do I do it now? But they're saying to get the analytics to notice you again, you need to be a bigger YouTube channel.
Yeah, and that will always be the same on YouTube.
Well, you heard the latest one, haven't you? About what the sponsorship deals they're taking. Was it Mars pulled out of YouTube recently?
Yeah.
Because they was next to the so-called drill artist music, and they saw their channels, the banner underneath. So Mars company, have pulled all sponsorship from YouTube. But there's more money they've lost now. So who's going to be affected with that one? Us smaller YouTubers again.
Yeah. So here's another one for your views: is what do you think about the aging community with the young ladies in the aging community?
I haven't got there yet, Keith. I've still got years to go, mate. On
Yeah. Because you look, if do you think we are at a disadvantage then, being males, compared to the the females on YouTube?
Is it the fact that there's obviously more female because they're worried about it more than we are?
Yeah.
Is it the fact that they're more? I was going to say vain. That's not the right word to put it. But it's more product stuff out there for the females to look their best if they want to, than offer the male stuff, the grooming side of it. So I would say some of the female stuff. Look at it like like Bella, and does great stuff. I can't think who was the other one I was thinking of, Keith. I can't blank. Monica, yeah, all that lot. They do some great stuff, and I think even it's interesting to watch because they make it interesting. Even though I'm never gonna, I hope I never use it, Keith, but you never know. One weekend, I'm gonna become Brenda for the weekend. Fuck it.
Yeah, because I mean, I look at the views that they get, and you think to yourself, they're just talking in front of a webcam and explaining the products that they use and everything like that, and they get fantastic views. Yeah. You make a video or anything like that, and I mean, you're lucky to get 100 views.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at Dennis and Emma, because Emma's got a great voice. She's overtaken Dennis, and yet Dennis is a brilliant filmmaker. But that's the way of the world. What the reason why females do a little better is that it's mostly males watching.
Very true. Very true.
Well, you look at the comments on Bella's channel and on Monica's channel. It's mainly females. There's, I mean, I watch them, and you think, what can we comment? You're watching Bella going on about, the I don't know, lipstick or whatever. What can a man comment on a subject like that? Really,
Really, can we?
Unless
you're a drag artist and you think I'll wear that for my act.
You
wear it, then you go. But as Martin says, most males watch it. They may not comment, but they watch it.
Yeah.
You think, I might get that for my girlfriend, or I might get that for my wife, or
it's like I've always noticed with the big YouTubers, they've always got an attractive partner with them. So males tend to watch. It makes it a lot more interesting, doesn't it? So that's where me and you are missing out, Barry. You've got to get a dolly bird next to. I'm thinking about that now. I'll get a dolly bird sat here with me. Do you reckon the views would go up then?
Oh yeah, because this is going to sound really bad now, but a friend of mine on YouTube called Benos, he does a thing called Gives a Minute, and he does great stuff. He did one on there a few months ago. You're doing a snorkeling around Australia, and he had his female companion with him. She was very skinny. She was wearing a bikini. The comments on that, not about the mask. Who's this lovely bird? Where's she come from?
That's it. Because I watched Pegasus Drone Media. He put one up for the motorbike, and I says, "Oh, the motorbike was nice, but the model who was sat on it was ooh." Because it sells, doesn't it? They either name the title "Surprise Margaret" or they put their girlfriends in their thumbnail. Yes, that's right, Martin, and that just you are right there. So that's what we've all got to do, is get an attractive young lady, and then you'll do it. It's it does sell, doesn't it?
Clickbait, mate. It's all called clickbait.
Mate, yeah.
Get your missus to sit in it, mate. Here you go.
It did, yeah. We've still got 13 watching. Not bad. Hello, Rita Walker. Nice to have you in.
Hello.
I'll play Fortnite.
No.
No. T-Town, Mary Ellen. Hello, Mary Ellen. Fortnite. I look at the amount of channels that I follow that play Fortnite, and none of them really have got a lot of subscribers, because
everyone's doing it.
Once you see one, they're all the same, really.
Yeah. Everyone's doing.
Yes, Dennis, you will have to get Emma
Yes,
on
Dennis.
your live streams because, as I was saying earlier on today to Dennis, it'd be lovely to see Emma because I've never seen her yet. I've seen her hand, I've seen her a pair of jeans walk past, you know, and things like that, but I've never seen her. So hopefully, when he goes live, yes, you know. I mean, his daughters seem to be all right. That one he made up with a green screen, you know, and she acts in it. So I mean, she's good in front of the camera. So if Emma won't come in front of the camera, Dennis, you'll have to get your daughter. Yeah,
that's Emma.
yeah, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
what's that on?
That's on his Facebook page.
Oh, well, I'll have to check that out then. You know, yeah. You know, because she always says hello every time I go in the coffee morning and everything, but I ain't been on the coffee morning for ages. So I'm just going to do a plug for Jeanette Pickering's coffee morning, 10 a.m. every day, Monday to Friday, UK time.
But she's going on holiday soon, so it might not be.
Yeah, well, she's hoping to carry on doing that, isn't she? You know, but see, I don't go on the panel anymore because, as I say, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm just going to do my interviews every Wednesday night, as long as I can get people to interview. You know, I mean, I've got 5 in the. You know, I've sent them emails. Just got to wait to hear back. So hopefully, I will have somebody else next Wednesday. I've got no other live streams because I've got no topics on. But what's going to be? Have you got a topic for your first live stream then, Barry?
I haven't at the moment because I'm still thinking of when to do it and what to do. It's an idea. I might do bring out a video on the Wednesday, well, one Wednesday, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Then on the weekend, maybe a couple of days later, give it a few days so everybody watches it Saturday or Sunday. Then do what everyone's thought is on that particular video.
Yeah, because that. I think. Sorry, Barry. I think that is the way to go. Do your video and then do your live stream 3 or 4 days later about the same subject.
Because the problem I have with live stream is I will start talking, then go that way, and I want to go and stay on that road, but then I'll get drifted off completely to something else completely different, and the subject I started with is nothing what I finished with. Basically, that's what I've got to try and stick to.
Yeah.
That way.
Oh, it's Alex in. Release the lens. Hey guys, he says.
There's another one who needs more. Alex. His recent one. I've seen it. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw some of it. I've not watched all of it. His car one he just done recently.
Yeah.
I haven't commented on it, Alex. I will get around to watching all of it. I keep getting interrupted, but yeah, there's another one that needs more views, more subs.
Yeah. But he's like all of us. He's only just starting out, isn't he? You know, and I must say on that one, his camera weight was a lot better because I presume he was using his gimbal, because that does make a difference. You know, he got some lovely shots moving around the cars. He's learning, you know, because
it's all a learning curve, Keith, isn't it? We all learn.
Yeah, and hopefully we all learn from each other in the community, because you know, I look and I think I can improve vastly if I could get that OBS working properly, because I would love to use OBS all the time on my interviews, because
mine's a person to speak to on that one.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Even a view is really appreciated. I'm trying to post a lot more. This is what we've been talking about, Alex. It's about, is it about quantity or quality?
Quality. Personally, I think if you get the quality, you'll get the quantity. So you might think, oh yeah, start off with getting like a few hundred, couple of thousand views, but they might not watch it because the quality is rubbish. They go, what am I watching this close? You get the first 30 seconds to a minute, and then they just go, I'll turn it off now. It's crap. I'm not watching this no more. But it's one of those things, unfortunately. I think to make them stay, you've got to have the quality, personally.
Yeah,
because you could chuck out any old dross and they let them just go, all right, there's the thing. Oh, yeah, I've got 100 views. They might not watch it all the way through. But, oh, yeah, I've got 100 views, got 1,000 views. That'll do.
No, it's not about your supporters. It is about your retention of your people who watch your videos.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, because I mean, I've noticed this. I think I had 19 at the most. The longer it goes on, the less watch it. You know, it's down to 12 viewers now.
yeah,
But the longer you can keep your viewers interested,
yeah.
the better it is. But, you know, it's like I look at that drone flies review show that I do.
Hmm.
The average watch time on that is 1 minute 56 seconds.
Yeah.
So that just gets so that tells me that nobody's actually watching it all the way through.
I did. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah. Well, you get the odd one, you know, but the majority of people don't watch it all the way through.
Yeah. Essex 212's going, mate.
You get to, see you then, Essex 2112. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
mate.
Hello, Jacob Scott. Nice to have you in.
I was going to say something. I forgot what my train of thought was gone. I was going to
Yeah,
say, oh yeah, like my channel changes. I was going to do, you know, I used to do like the view from the loo, where I do
yeah,
the view from the loo, and then I do a little joke in it, that sort of thing. Everything is changing from there, where I'll be doing a view from the loo, be one video on its own. It would just be that view, and then I'll do the laugh from the bath will be a separate video. So they do just the one joke. I'll probably do 3 or 4, maybe 5 jokes, but I'll do it a certain way. I'm going to do it. I've not worked it out how well, I've worked out I'm going to do it. So basically, I'll start with the joke, and I'll be sitting on the toilet. You know, like I say, or that whatever it is. That's what I'll be doing for that one. What is the other one? The Carry On Barry one. You know, I used to do this clean, look after your knob sort of thing.
yeah, yes. I like that one.
I've got one coming out next week, which is all ready to go. Which I'm in the garden centre, and I had fun in that one, putting all different things together in that one. So that's coming out next week, and also I'm going to try and do some time lapse videos.
Yeah,
I've got 3 ready to go. You know, I spoke to you last week. I think I got about half an hour's worth of film to do a time lapse. I deleted it because it looked absolute. So that went.
yeah,
But that's what shall be doing for this one.
yeah.
Hopefully.
So you have got some good ideas, then, Barry.
Oh yes.
You know, but the only way at the moment of growing channels is really by going into other people's live streamings and just supporting as many. You know, I mean, like last night, I went on a live stream last night. I supported 40 channels. And do you know how many I picked up?
None, probably.
I picked up 4.
Yeah, that's what.
Out of 40. But, you know, I don't mind now, because I think to myself, if they interest me, I will comment and I will look at their content. But a lot of people on here do it just for numbers. But it isn't a numbers thing. It's about audience retention.
Yeah.
It's not about views, really. It's if you can get somebody watching all, say, 6 minutes of your video compared to 10 only looking at 30 seconds, I'd rather go for the one that watches all my videos.
Exactly.
It's like in the comments, I would love people to be constructive criticism. You know, tell me how I can improve the show. Tell me what they want on my channel. You know, what they like about my channel. Because this is the problem, that people don't tell you what they like or what they dislike. You know, it's like on this one, I've got 18 likes and 1 dislike. I would love for somebody to tell me what they disliked about it, whether it was me as an individual or whether it is the way that I present the time with Gramps. Nice to see the time with Gramps. Miss them, Keith.
So if you saw Green Bay Wacky, he actually put a couple of videos out saying about the dreaded sub thing.
Yeah.
About people who will literally go in and say, don't. He's basically, people going into the live stream and going, you know, they say, I support you, I support you, I support you, which is fine if you want to do that. And you basically, and they go, I support you, now support me.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. And people are going, well, you're not supporting me. And then apparently he's been on his live stream. People have gone in and said, I support you, now support me. And they're supporting him. So why aren't you supporting me? Why aren't you supporting me? And basically he turned into a slanging match. So he
Yeah,
basically turned around and said, if you want to say support, whatever, fine, but don't expect the other person to come over
yeah,
and support you back just because you want a number.
yeah.
Like I say, if I go and watch someone, I enjoy watching it,
yeah,
not because I think I'm going to get extra couple hundred people watching.
yeah. I fully agree with Martin's comment there about he doesn't enjoy Google Hangouts because you only see one person at a time. Yeah, that's why I want to do it through OBS. But because the sound wasn't coming on, I will check into it, Martin. I might even give you a ring tomorrow about it. Any constructive? Do you have any constructive for my new video, Keith? I saw you enjoyed my video, but any other way to improve? Yes,
more
Alex.
me, more crumpet, more me, more ladies. Yeah, God, sorry, Keith.
Yes, Alex. Being constructive, brilliant piece of filming. No commentary on it. No interviews with the drivers. These are all ways that you can make your video a lot more interesting to people. Talking to the people that own the cars because they're enthusiastic about their vehicles, and that you keep them talking. You put your shots that you've got of your car around the person who is doing the talking, or you doing a commentary on the event where it was. Because I mean, all right, I saw the cars, but really I don't know where that event was. Is it an annual event? Is it a weekly event? Is it a monthly event? So they're constructive criticisms on how to improve your videos. All right, I don't put them in the comments, but that's the way you learn, really. Quick tip: you've always going to have problems with Hangouts through Skype, as you can see both screens. The problem with Skype I've had on that is that because it's Windows 10 and I've got Skype on the app, the only way I can get Skype on is through the browser, and then I have problems putting it in again. So unless you know a way, Martin, I will have to have a word. But I fully agree. On OBS, through Skype or through Hangouts, you can have both people on the screen at the same time, which is what I like. But I'm not being critical, Alex, of that. That is just a bit of constructive criticism because I was told about it when I did the scooter rally. I got a couple of interviews. So I learn off other people. I always try to improve. I'm never satisfied. It's like when I used to do the weddings. I was never satisfied with what I'd done. I always tried to improve the format. But at a wedding, you're limited in this country because you're not allowed to move about in churches. If it's a civil wedding, you've got a bit more scope, So
also, Alex, with filming, you find for a 10-minute, well, I don't know what you think, Keith, but with a 10-minute film or 5-minute film, you should technically film for about half an hour, and you edit it down to trying to get down to 10 minutes is possible because you're going to throw loads. Every filmmaker does it. Every filmmaker does it. You make a film, you guarantee any film that goes out in the cinema, wherever it is, they do an hour film. You guarantee it's probably another 2 hours of things they've cut on the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
Like that. That look rubbish.
Yeah,
you've got to be your own critic, Alex.
Yeah. It's the same. Hello, Paul, Michael,
Hello,
David,
Paul.
Brady. Nice to have you back from your holidays. As I was saying, Barry, it's like you producing a video to put up for YouTube. I was always told the 3-second rule.
Yeah.
So every 3 seconds, you should be changing your camera angle or changing this what you're showing your audience, because that's how long the brain keeps it, and then it goes out. So if you can remember that when you're filming. Now, if you've got movement in the subject, that's different because the camera follows the movement. But when it's a still subject or talking to somebody, I'm learning with my interviews that I'm doing with local people in old people's homes, that I'll ask a question, they'll give me the answer, and then I'll replay it in the camera, and then I'll ask them to do and change my camera angles and get the same, so I've got 3 or 4 different camera angles, and then I get the nodding head shots, as I call them, like this, and people's reactions. So you've got to think about ways of improving your video. Of course, yes, I really appreciate what you say, Pete. And at the end of the day, I want to do it as a job, not on YouTube, but free. Yeah. Well, that's what you've got to have, Alex. You've got to think. All I can say is look at the society. You look at their films that they make, because you can pick up a lot by looking at other people's, because none of those are professional, and you look at the videos that they produce. And I've learned a lot from those, Alex. So,
Alex, go and look for a guy that I support. He's in Australia. He's called Gives. The channel's called Gives a Minute.
Yeah.
And he's called Benos. He's a photographer. He does lots of stuff as well. So go and see what he does. There's other guys. There's another guy called Where's Danny Black. He's another one who does some great stuff. He literally did in July 31 days of live streaming, part of July. Literally every day, live stream every day. But he said how he done it. He had it all set out. This is what I'm going to do on this day. He had it all set out for the month. Not like, I've got to do a live stream. Oh, what am I going to talk about? He had it all set out. Have in your mind what you're going to do. Set out whatever you want to do. Go and check them out, Alex, and you see what they get up to. Also, the local news people. You look at the news. When you're interviewing somebody, they'll be talking to someone, and there'll be the camera behind the camera there, camera there, camera there. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. I'll tell you that's another tip. If you see a news story in your local paper, then go out and do a news story similar.
Hang on. Yeah, where I am, we had last week, we had a major accident on the A13 near me, and it was basically a Coke lorry. It was a lorry full of Coke cans, overturned on the road and blocked it off for like 13 hours. I went for a walk. Just took some pictures, put it on I have Twitter, not the Barry's View Twitter, my personal Twitter feed, and I had Essex, Heart Essex wanted to use my photos, Essex Life, the A13 thing. It was Daily Mail. You wanted to use it online, and also Evening Standard were using it, and I got loads of retweets from it. So if you go on the Daily Mail, look on A13 Coke lorry, the pictures on there, it will say Barry 74. That's me. I've got my pictures out on it.
Yeah. And if you didn't carry your phone as your camera or whatever other camera, because I always leave the camera in the car now when I'm out. It's always there. I wouldn't say the drone's always there. My gimbal isn't always there. I bought that gimbal, didn't I? Paid all that money, never used it yet, Barry.
No, tell you what, Alex, when I go out, all I've got on me is this, my phone. That is all I have on me. Because I will not take that out because I don't trust the buggers around here. If you see that around your neck, they're bound to freaking nick it.
Yeah. So we've got away from the interview.
We didn't we, Keith? Sorry.
But but this is all interesting because we are helping a fellow YouTuber, and I watch a lot of tutorials. Mark, Aussie Mark. I mean, he's got into making a lot more tutorials on simple things, and he's getting a lot more views. So, I look at it that's the way you learn. You learn off fellow YouTubers or collabing. I mean, I'm looking forward to meeting Dennis, DJM Films, because I could learn a lot from him. I just wish I was a makeup artist. I mean, I can do all the green screen effects, but I don't think I could do all the makeup like he does, you know. So I'm looking forward to when he goes live streaming with his, you know. And as I said, I would pay a monthly fee to learn more how to do it, because I watch these videos on, you know, 3D applications, and I can't get the, you know, it takes me ages to do a thing because I've got to stop it, watch it for 30 seconds, go back, watch it again, and watch it again, and watch it again. Whereas if you're doing a live stream, then you can ask the question in the chat, and it'd be sorted straight away.
So, no doubt about Danny Black. One of his live streams was he did a live stream from a biplane flying up in the air. He wasn't flying. Someone else. He was literally had his camera doing a live stream using the 360.
Yeah.
So you can literally pan round. That's the next best. That's the next thing that's going to be coming up. Is the 360 cameras. Because I say that's what he did. He literally did a live, literally on the biplane, then doing all the loops and everything whilst doing a live stream with a 360 camera in his hand.
Yeah, yeah. So what other equipment would you like to use or have now, Barry, to help your channel progress?
I want a bear camera because I've only got a little Fujifilm camera here.
Yeah, but what's it film at? 1080.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good quality.
Yeah. But it's the sound quality. I need to get a mic for it because the sound quality. If you look at some of the old stuff, the sound quality is absolutely pants on it.
What I use a separate audio recorder with a mic.
Yeah.
You know one of those little audio. You know, I use one of those with a mic because I never use the camera mic.
Yeah.
You know, unless I've got to, because because when you stop filming and you change camera angles, you've lost that bit of sound. So if you've got an audio recorder, you know, especially if you're filming someone that's playing live music, you know, you miss out. So if you've got that separate audio recorder working with a mic, then you can turn your camera off, and you've still got the, you know, and then you can get your cutaways or cuttings afterwards of the people watching the live broadcast. You know, that's why, you know, if I could get used to OBS doing the live streams, the interviews, then I could put the 4 or 5 cameras up, get different views, and then you can use the 3-second rule about changing, that you're not just facing the camera like we are. Because, you know, it's as people say, it's an event that you have got to create. That's what I really want to do. With my interviews, I look at sessions that they're up to about the 9th or 10th interviewing channels. They're good. I look at Pusa Studios. They're brilliant. They're brilliant. The only thing I would say about their live streams when they're interviewing channels is they go on too long.
Because it's time for me.
yeah. I think there's a time period of about 90 minutes, but you can see when it's going down because your viewers start going down. I mean, we've been on about an hour and 22 minutes, and the viewer count has gone down.
Was it?
Yeah. Martin, I've got an Elgato capture thing, stick. The only trouble is, because I've got Lumix FZ 1000 and the FZ 82, those 2 cameras don't work with it. Now, if I had a Canon, they would work, but I just cannot afford a Canon one at the moment.
No, not even a real Canon, not even one you shoot. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this one because some of the stuff on here is pretty good.
Yeah.
When I'm outside, it's okay. It's good quality, and I've got a new editing thing where I can sort of make the color pop a bit more now. And I don't know if you might have noticed it in some of the other stuff. Some of the color, there seems to be more color in it now.
Yeah.
Or it looked a bit drained where I was sitting in the loo. All I had was the main light, and hence why I had to block the curtains out because you obviously get the the main light coming in from there, so that was making it like I had a halo and things like that, and it literally made it look white and thingy, like I was a ghost. I look like a ghost now anyway, but it don't matter. But
no, you don't. Yeah, you don't. You don't, Barry.
Yeah.
But I mean, I should have read it up before I bought it. The Elgato. So I've wasted 130 odd quid on getting that because my cameras don't work with it. And then when I got it and I had a look at the list, it's all Canon or Sony, Panasonic. The GH4 and the GH5 work with it, but not the bridge cameras. For some reason,
I bet you got it in the neck, didn't you, from the other half? I bet you got it in the neck, didn't
you? Yeah. She says, "What are you wasting your money for?" Yeah. but that happens, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but back to you again, then, Barry. Then with your views. So, how do you think you can help other people on YouTube in our community?
I want to tell them how it actually is, not come here, oh, I'm going to be on a YouTube, therefore I'm going to make this much money, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this many views. Let's put the reality in check here. If you've come to YouTube straight away, you think, okay, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, I'm going to make money, go home, forget it, get out. If you enjoy, like we do, enjoy the process of making the films and put it out there and getting it seen by how many people you want, and you ain't worried about the view counts or anything like that, go for it. But we need to get more a reality check. We're not all going to be Casey Neistat. We're not going to be PewDiePie. We're not going to be those big million. We want to be. I'm sure we all want to be, but we are not. It's very tough now to get to that magic play button now, isn't it? You think 2 years back, yeah, no problem, you could have all done it. But now it's harder. It's a lot harder than it first started off when I first started. I know that. So I think we need to get a bit more reality check and say, this is what the reality is. If you think it's this, forget it. Go on.
Yeah. And the reality is, because there's a lot more people on YouTube now to what there was in the first place. Just going back 6 years, you had a chance of getting a lot more supporters. Nowadays, unless you are unique, you do tutorials, you stand out from the crowd, you will never get noticed.
Or if you've got a recommendation from a bigger YouTuber.
Yeah, but even getting a recommendation off a bigger YouTuber, unless you are producing worthwhile content, people aren't going to stick with it. It's like my channel. I got up to the 2,250 supporters. I am down now to 2,230 supporters. So I have lost 20 supporters in the last 3 days. Now, whether they were sub for sub, I do not know. But people, unless they enjoy your content, they are not going to stick around.
But if you saw the new guidelines from YouTube now, they are getting shit hot on people who make channels, and if there's nothing's been put out within 6 months, you are getting deleted. They are saying that now. They're looking at your channel. If you think you've put no content out for 6 months, they say 6 months to a year. If you've not put nothing out, you've got more chance of it literally going, we're taking you down.
Yeah.
Gone. That's probably why a lot of subs are going, because you probably subs to you from the beginning and they've got, I'm not watching YouTube, not put anything out and things like that. Or like you say, it could be the dreaded sub for sub. Oh, I subbed to him, but he didn't sub back. I'm gonna unsub him. So I did. Not like the fact that, oh, he does good stuff.
No, but this is it. That I watched a tag of Dark Matters the other day, where he did a tag and introduced 3 new channels under 500 subs. And I thought, because he asked me if I'd do it, and I thought, but when I look, there's a lot of channels that I follow that have got no content for the simple reason is they are watchers and not content creators. And there's a lot of those about now,
Mary Reid.
And she's a very true supporter. So what happens to the people who make accounts just to watch videos then?
Don't know mine. That's another thing we don't know. Whether they, I don't know. They just said they are going to take channels down. I think if they put something up and not done anything for a while, they're going to take them down. And also, there's apparently now in live streams, if people are smoking in live streams, you might get your channel blocked.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
If you're smoking a cigarette, yeah. But if you're doing anything about drugs, no. Let that go. No, let it go. But if you're smoking, they could be deleted because they don't encourage kids to smoke. Apparently,
yeah.
Well, if you're talking about it, that's fine.
Yeah, well, it's like me. I follow channels that in the States that grow and use cannabis, and you know, I didn't realize when I followed them. But you know, I tell you what, some of them are very, very interesting channels. You know, and I tried. You know, I've got no way of watching all the videos now because I mean, I support that many channels that there's just no way could I ever get watching them all, you know, because so what I tend to do now is those people that make a comment on my video, I check their channels first and watch their latest uploads. Then if I've got time, I will look out for channels that, you know, uploads that interest. But most of the uploads now that I get, like this morning, I had 133 videos uploaded overnight, and 90% of those were live streams.
Yeah.
So you know, because people are doing it to get the watch time. Because you do that's the one thing you do get watch time.
Yeah.
You know, so
I said that before. You used to get 1,000 views, and then obviously 1,000 subs, and you get you get looked at to be monetized.
Yeah.
But now you got to have 1,000, and I think it's 4,000 hours.
Yeah. Which I've reached. You know, I mean, I've got there, but you know, I'm not going to use. I'm not going to monetize my channel. I don't want to. I use it for medical. So what there are people that's doing it. Is that okay?
No, this is it. If you long as you can talk about it, apparently say if you can talk about it, that's fine. But if you're actually doing it on live stream, you could, they say, have your channel blocked and not taken down, but you could have your live stream taken away for 30 days. But if you're talking about it and you're not actually doing it, that's a different matter. You can do that.
Yeah. Well, so BK, I'm going to have to interview you because that's an interest, you know, to find out how it helps you, you know, because I thoroughly believe, you know, what's your views on cannabis being used for medical reasons? I think, I agree, it should be used for medical reasons.
Yeah, there's a study about how, you know, there's a lot of people, what we say in America is the 420 community, isn't it, that they do it? Yeah. And they're saying about, they use it for medical reasons because they've got, I don't know, chronic pain and they're trying all the tablets under the sun don't work. Someone's telling them try a bit of cannabis, medical reasons, and it works. And it's to say, if it helps you and you're not hurting no one, what harm is it going to
do? No. As long as it don't, you know, hurt anybody else, I'm all for it. You know, I always have been. You know, Brokeneck's in here now. I love his channel because he's
hello. He's watching the other side, the middle. As he put, he's in the middle of nowhere in Alaska.
Yeah, I know. Brilliant. Oh, I tell you what, I'd love to be in the middle of nowhere, wouldn't you, Barry?
Well, not about the snow bit, but yeah.
Away from it all, the wildlife. Oh yeah. You know what? Love my drones. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm all right. Love my drones. Nice to have you in here with us. Oh, it's gone back up to 11. Oh, and I've got 23 likes and 2 dislikes. I'm keeping the record up of always getting some dislikes.
That's the way. Every live stream gets to now, Keith.
Yeah, I know. Hello.
Weaver's World.
Weaver's World's in. Hello. Oh,
hello.
We're getting some new ones because I've kept it going on. You know, we've been on 1 hour and 32 minutes, Barry. Yeah. We've got a bit away from the interview, but now it's we're just general chit chatting now, aren't we? Really?
Yeah. As he says, as Love Droner says, alcohol's far more destructive. Yes. It can be.
Yeah. A lot more problems with alcohol than any other substance.
Yeah, as long as it's not hard drugs,
Yeah.
and you're not doing, as long as you're not hurting anyone, what you do in your own home, as long as you're not hurting anyone, it's no one else's business as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and that's bad. So Barry,
Yes.
let's get back to
yes.
let's get back to the interview. What's your views on sex before marriage?
Keith, I thought you never asked, mate. You're a married man. No, you're not, are you? Well, you are. If people want to, fine. I have. I'm not, because I'm not married. But each one's their own. I'm all for it. If you want to do it, do it. If you want to do it, just go for it. But so I know there's a lot of people who say, oh, I'm not going to get married because I'm going to say. But then you think, but you have done. I know you have done. It's weird one. They'll say, oh, I'm not. I'm going to save myself. It's up to them. Everyone's individual. If you want to, fine, go with it. Just don't be pressured to doing it. That's all I say.
Yeah,
everyone's different, Keith. Times are changing now.
Yeah. Well, it's just that I wanted your view on that.
Yeah, if people want to do it, fine. As long as you're not, if that's what you want to do, go for it.
32. How have I got that, Weaver's World? I'd love to know how you can jump up like that. 32 likes on it from 23. Oh. Just like that. That's Weaver's World since in 32. Can you get rid of the dislikes as well?
Yeah. Can you get the 32 dislikes? 30 subs? Can you bring them over to the subs for me, please, Weavers? Cheers, mate. I appreciate it. No, but it's like when I was younger, I used to say, it's one I used to. I regret doing it then. But it was one of the girls who scared me. She's, oh no, I'm going to save myself for getting married. You think, well, if you went to a restaurant and you had the same, would you buy a new car? Would you want to test drive it first before you got it home?
Yeah. Agreed on that. Yeah. So, Weaver's World, would you like to be interviewed by the old man here? This one here.
Not this one. That one.
No, because I'm the old one.
He's the old one. He's the older one. I just look old.
No, you don't. You're only in your 40s, aren't you? So, what are your views, then, Barry, on what do they call it now? I've lost my train of thought about people that want to go to Switzerland and take the magic cocktail. Do you think that should be law in this country?
Yeah. First, yes. If you are, we do it to animals.
Yeah.
If you are, if they're in constant pain and they've had enough of life and they've got no quality of life and what's the problem? Because we do it to an animal. If your dog was sick and they say there's no way we could operate.
Euthanasia. Yeah, that's it. Weaver's World.
Yeah, it was basically if you want to do it, long as it's a case of just say for instance, sorry, Keith, I'm going to use you on this one. Just say for instance, he's an old git. He's only got a few years. I'll just put him down now. Let's put him down. No, I don't agree with that. If you, for a reason, you got to have a reason to do it, not because I've had enough of life, I'm going to do it. If you've got a chronic illness or you've got no quality of life,
yeah.
If you've got no if they've all avenues have been taken down to say, look, there's nothing else we can do. He's going to be sitting there and do dribbling. Well, I've got to be careful because I do that now anyway. Sitting there dribbling, and he's got no quality of life. Then yes, I agree with you. But there you go. As I keep saying, because Anne's she's got dementia, and it's a joke between me and my dad and say, oh, we're going to go to Switzerland, but on the way back we'll get some Toblerone on the way back, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But if there's no quality of life anymore, then what's the point?
Yeah. That's my views as well. If there's no quality of life,
mine.
Yeah, it's not a question, but I just thought, well, I'll ask you your views on that then, So
no, I know what mine's going on about. As you probably know, Darshu, my mum is. Yeah. For our mum.
So to finish up the interview, then, Barry.
Yeah.
What are your views on Brexit? Do you think it's going to be harmful for the UK, or do you think it's going to be good in the long term for the UK?
I reckon it's gonna be. It's gonna go over two ways. Everyone's panicking at the moment. Oh Jesus, what we've got no deal. It could work out brilliant for us.
Mm.
But then it's gonna be. It's not gonna be a middle of the road. It's gonna go yay, great, bad, no. It's gonna be. It's not gonna be. Oh, it's okay. We'll get away with it. I reckon it's basically. I voted. With Brexit. I voted out. I'm gonna admit that because I was fed up with the EU for us telling us what to do. So, oh, you got to do this. You got your ambulances have got to be this colour. You must do this. We vote for our politicians to help our country, not Brussels. So that's why I vote. But then you look at it and you think maybe it was a bad idea because you hear all these different things, all these different companies that could go bankrupt, and obviously it's job losses as well could be involved. At the moment, I know the NHS they're at the process of stockpiling medicines, and we're told we got to stop. We might have to start stockpiling food and things like that. It was scaremongering again. But I personally think if we voted, we as a democracy, as a country, we voted out. So we should be out now. Basically, it's a case of you organise a party, or something. To say, well, you've got a birthday party. You organise it. This is what we're going to do. Blah blah blah. Not, oh yeah, we're on a party. Oh sugar, we got a party tomorrow. What are we going to do? We're panicking now. That's the way I see it, Keith. It's a case of this should have all been agreed from day one, not 2 years down the line. It's
Yeah, I just want to say hello, Daryl Cheeks, all the way from the Philippines, and BK's in Belgium. So, and Love My Drones is in. So, here's another. What's your views on drones then? Because I'd love to know. Because do you think they're a good thing, or do you think they're a bad thing?
It's a good thing. Some of them could, for what I do, Keith. I have no use for them whatsoever. I have no use because I've got nothing around. I've got no scenery around where I am that I can go. Oh, I'll go to that. I'll go in the middle of the country and film that. Personally, for me, I don't. But like your drones, like your drone view, your roof, some of the footage on it is brilliant. You think, yeah, that's look brilliant. But for me personally, I can't see myself using one. I'll be too scared, Keith, to spend all that money, take it up, and it crashes.
It is, yeah. I'll tell you what, it worries me some of the time because you think to yourself, I mean, all right, I've had my drone just over a year now, and I think I've flown my drone about 6 times because I don't just like seeing coasts. I think to myself, a drone should be another part of your filmmaking, and you only use it maybe for a 10-second shot.
Yeah.
To establish where you are.
Yeah.
I vote Remain. We ended out. Oh, Weaver's voted Remain. So, we're back. And I see Martin says, "Get May out of Parliament." Well, we've got rid of May already, haven't we? We're in August at the moment.
No, you beat me to it, Keith.
Well, that was a good one. I just thought, I've got to do that one. Love I know nothing of Belgium, but cool to know. My knowledge of European isn't that great. That's the only problem. I mean, if I live where you live, where can you fly a drone in London? You can't. It's like the only place really is out in the country or coastlines. And to me, I think if you're using drone footage, it's got to enhance your video, your film that you're creating.
So where I am literally on the edge of London. Essex way, edge of London. There to where I am. So if I go that way to the left, about 5 miles is London City Airport.
Yeah,
no chance. That side, A13, nothing there. Yeah. Behind me, industrial estate, nothing worth taking. You go into London, so if you even think about taking it up, the hell you're going to get it shot down from somewhere. Someone's going to take it down, or you're going to get arrested for using it up in London. I've got the Essex countryside, but then people are a bit wary of drones because There's been spates around here where people have been using them not for film processes, but
So
for
yeah,
spying on.
yeah, yeah. So Weaver's World says he prefers pork than chicken.
I prefer chicken myself. I'm not a big pork fan.
Well, now there's a view that I could ask you. What's your views on pork, chicken, beef, and lamb? Because I don't think it has the taste that it had 20 years ago.
No, it's too much. There's too much. It's not natural, I don't think, Keith, anymore. I think they put too much rubbish in them now.
Yeah.
And also, you think if they're free range, they're living on farms and stuff like that, maybe the farmers might put something on the grass. We don't know. There's all the environmental in the air. You don't know what's in the air anymore. I agree with you, Keith. Even when I go at KFC, you don't taste like what it used to anymore.
No. Love my drones. Yes, I am in the UK, the same as Barry. Barry's he's on the outskirts of London, and I am in Cleethorpes, up on the northeast coast, about 200 miles from Manchester. About in the middle of the country, if you look on the map.
He's up north.
Up north, next to Cleethorpes is a town next to Grimsby, which used to be the largest fishing port in the UK, but it isn't anymore. Alex loves his KFC. Yeah,
yes, Alex.
Yes, I like the bag and buckets, but the trouble is, as me and Barry were saying, it doesn't taste like it did do 10, 15 years ago.
And why would you eat out of a bucket? I've just no idea. I'd never get that.
Oh, yeah, I love, because when I get a bag and bucket, the missus has about 2 pieces and I have the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder I put on weight, I mean, it's like tonight we had chicken dinner, and she had 2 potatoes and I had 6, and she, because I did about 12, 13, I had to eat the rest. And she left half the chicken on the plate, so I had to eat that, and then she has a go at me. You are only 1 train from me. Oh, so where are you, Weavers, then?
I think he's put down. I think he lives in South Yorkshire near Doncaster.
Near Doncaster. Oh, next to Scunthorpe. Yeah, next to Scunthorpe and Grimsby. Yeah.
Oh, better go see Chris and Jeanette then.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have to come out and see you then, Weavers. Well, yeah, we'll have to have a meet up.
Yeah,
my sister is from Manchester or thereabouts. My brother met her while stationed there in the Air Force. Oh, that's interesting. So, love my drones. Would you like to come here on Time with Gramps? Oh, we've got Choppers Rule 1. Morning,
Choppers.
Morning, Matt. We're close to Pixie. I've been to Pixies 2 or 3 times. I mean, so if you want to meet up anytime, Weavers World, I don't mind. Because I love meeting fellow YouTubers and collabing with them.
Yeah.
And that's why I like doing these interviews. But the trouble is that many people let me down when I try to arrange. I get in touch with them and they never get back to me, Barry.
It's true. Oh, Martin, I know Martin. Martin, if you want to watch somebody plays games properly, Martin, go and watch Weaver's World. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Go and watch Weaver's World, because he is brilliant at what he does.
Because my brother Jeffy's World, I don't know if he's in it. He's in here, Weavers, and he does gaming as well. But he's only got a few subs because he had his channel taken down ages ago. But
which was a shame. Yeah. So, I see you was in the coffee crew this morning, and now you're here tonight. I'll tell you what he gets about. He does, To this side next week with loads, going on a train for the first time and going to record it. Oh, so you're vlogging then, Alex. You're vlogging. I hope you're going to vlog this weekend. I want to see some lives where you are in Birmingham, and get some interviews with people there. Because that's one thing I have never done, and I would love to have done that at convention. Yes, I get around. Yeah,
I've heard the rumours. We've heard the rumours.
Yeah, I hopefully going to ask someone out at the weekend.
Oh, what, female? Ooh.
Oh, Weavers World at 3K now. Oh, you're doing well, Weavers World.
Weavers.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was doing well at 2,250.
I'm not.
I lost 20.
I'm only at 650 odd.
Yeah. Well, oh, yes, female, he says.
Oh, hello, Alex.
Alex, just take my advice and keep away from them. Stay. If you want the money, Alex, stay away from the opposite sex, because it's nothing but trouble. At least until you're 40 or 50, or wait until the new system, and then it'd be better then. I'm going to test my daughter's car. I've been working on it for the last couple of days.
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Now you be careful, Mark. Don't you have any accidents in your daughter's car?
Yeah.
If he got 120 views on it. Oh, that's good, BK. But it's not a numbers thing. It's about, as I've said earlier on this live stream, it's all about audience retention. The longer you can keep your audience active on your films or video or live streams, the better it is. And the more you interact with people, because I've always said, people, if you like somebody, if the channel's rubbish, you'll still go back and support that channel. Because if you do like the person, that's what it's all about. And if you can sell yourself on your channel, then people respect you and they'll come back and watch it. I mean, look at me, I'm an old fogey, and I think, why do people come back and watch me? And I do get, I get roughly about 9 or 10% of my supporters viewing my channels. I get a lot of comments on my videos. I'm only doing it for, and that's why I do it, BK. It's an hobby to me. I don't want to make any money at it because I'm too old for a start. Now, if I was 20 or 30, and then I would go all out. But the only problem with YouTube nowadays, it is a full-time job.
It is a full-time job. You think, well, I know you used to do it. I used to do it. You spend the time sitting all your subscribers before you watched all your subscribers before you even made a video. You probably wasted 2 to 3 hours, if not more, before you. Oh, geez, where's the time gone? I watched this video. I've commented on that video. It is hard because, as I say, more and more people are now doing YouTube, and you're like, oh, I like that channel. I like that channel. I've got to watch that channel. Oh, I've missed that one today. And you've got to go 2 or 3 days. Oh, I've missed this one. It's hard out there just to watch it. It's a full-time job now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree there, Weave, as well. You've got to try and keep up with the comments. That's why when I do my interviews, I find it ever so hard because I lose my train of thought with the person who I'm interviewing. But I learn you've got to keep up with the people that are in the chat, ain't you, Barry? Because they are your supporters. And if you ignore them, they're just going to say, that's it. I'm not going to support him anymore. Editing does take the most of the time, Alex. Oh, Billy B's in. Hi, mate. Great to have you in. Barry's views he's put in you. So if you don't support Barry, go and support him because he's a great channel. He's got a fantastic channel. He's a comic. And now he's got all these views on different subjects that he's going to be, talking about. So, So, I'm going to drop you in it now. What do you think to RLP's channel?
Who?
RLP.
Who's Oh, yeah.
Oh, she don't watch it on the playback.
She does some good stuff. She's doing Smule now, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's got a bad taste of wallpaper now, isn't she, Keith?
Yeah, she has. Yeah, fully agreed on that.
She's come a long way, isn't she? You think what she started off with, what she's doing now, she's come a very long way as our girl. She's come a long way.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he's very knowledgeable, Weave, as well. I agree with every statement he said on it, but she's too nice, Keith. I don't care about money. She's too. I got something. Oh, Alex, behave yourself, otherwise I'll have to have a word with your mum and dad.
Got a big set of hands.
No, I wish, to be truthful, Alex, I wish you the best. And if you've met a nice woman, you know, or a nice young lady, a nice young lady behind a man makes it, you know, as long as she's got the same interests as you, that she's interested in videography, photography, then you can work together in the business.
Yeah, if she's that good looking, if she's that good looking, Alex, you might be able to take some photos from Uncle Keith.
Good job you haven't got my parents' phone number, Keith. Why? I wouldn't drop you in it, Alex. Definitely not. You know, you've got nothing to be scared of there. I've got your number, so if I ring you now, would you please pass me on to your parents? No, I'm only joking, Alex. Oh, what's this? I've just got a text from him. I've changed my number.
I've changed my name and number. I'm not.
What's this? Yes, mate, not really said anything about photography and that, but we are just talking and slow at the moment. Yeah, that's it, Alex, you know. But think about it, you know, and I'm being serious now. Think about what you can do with your time, you know, in the short period that's left. When's the last time you saw your girlfriend, BK? Oh, look, my drones is getting it. Oh, wow, wow. Serious.
Serious now.
I thought we had Jeanette's dating agency. So yes, I'm just gonna. What's that? BK. I changed my number. 1, 2, 3, up to 9. Yeah, thanks a lot, BK. I've lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, I was just going to do a bit of promotional work for Jeanette Pickering's Coffee Morning, 10 a.m. every morning, Monday to Friday, UK time.
Every morning, apart from the weekend.
Apart from but sometimes she does. But next week they are on holiday in the Isle of Wight, so hopefully we might get a few different streams from the Isle of Wight.
If the stream's working, because I know what the Isle of Wight's like, Keith, because my brother lives on there, and it can be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, we've gone back up to 18 watching, so it's still worth going on. Although the interview's virtually finished, because it finished about an hour ago, it's become now more like a chit chat with our people who are in. Message deleted, retracted. Who retracted it?
No one. Alex
is Alex retracted? Oh, what did he say? She's a pioneer like me. Oh, that's good then. Oh, that's brilliant. That is really fantastic. That then, Alex, you know. So is that? You know, he's going to get his photography and video business off the ground. Yeah, I tweeted the stream out. I forgot to say.
Oh, thank you, Weavers.
Oh, thank you, Weavers. Well, yeah, really appreciate that.
Yeah, and my Twitter account is at Barry's Views. Thanks to Weavers. I appreciate that. Keith is at Eaglevp 35 if you want Twitter accounts.
But this is it. I've followed no end on Twitter, and I've only got up to 98 followers.
Yeah.
You know, and I follow nearly 300, and I think, you know.
When I first started Twitter, Keith, when it first started out, I was probably following 200, 300 people. But not people I knew, but famous people. You know, that's what it's all about. You going, and all it was I've done this, and I went, oh, blimey. And you sort of delete people. You know, you think, I don't really give a monkeys about them. But on my, I think I follow about 70 odd people on my Twitter thing. One of them, and on.
Oh, I've just got. He's now following me. I've just got the tweet.
Yeah, Barry's Views. Cheers, Weavers.
And I'm following you, Weavers as well now.
Yeah.
How's that? I'm up to 99. One away from the 100.
I've got on. Oh, bloody phone's playing up again.
And I don't know how to, I don't know how to use Twitter. I just post what, you know, I'm going to start having to tweet out, you know, yet me grandson does. He uses it a lot, you know.
That's why I use mine.
But he's got thousands and thousands of supporters. He has.
Yeah, I'm following 77 on Twitter, and I'm being followed by 112. So
yeah.
also
So poor old Mark, Chopper's Rule 1. He's just got Titan sat on his lap and he's heavy. Well, you're lucky, Mark. All I've got on my lap is my wireless keyboard.
Now, Tom, is that I was gonna say, you can say you got something sitting on your lap, mate. And is it a bit of pussy, or Yeah.
No, it's a keyboard. And look, because Barry's kept me busy yapping, I'm out of the red wine.
Yeah.
And I've got the window wide open, and I've got quite a few moths sat in here now, flying about. Oh, imagine if we were actually followed. Imagine if we all actually followed each other. Yeah.
Get no work done, would we?
No. Have I got it? Have I got it this time? Yes, I've got one of them.
Hey.
Hey.
Done. He's on the dark fruit. What's that? Oh, so Alex is on dark fruit. I wonder what that was. That's that horrible cider stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what. Yeah. Yeah, but I've got the wine tonight, and I'll be drinking me wine tomorrow because my mate's coming round at 4 o'clock. So we have.
Oh, you're not going to do a live stream drunk again, are you? Okay.
If Pixie was here, yeah, because I enjoyed that. That was a one of the great.
Oh, hilarious!
Live feed. that was one of the best live streams I've done. And the other one was New Year.
Yeah,
that was a great live stream.
Oh, your live stream with Pixie when he was round yours, and you were both. There's people talking. I'm trying to cut your attention. You're talking to Keith. You're talking to Chris. We're going, Keith. What? Keith, we're trying to talk to you. What? What's going on?
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. I couldn't see a thing on that line.
You can hear poor old Jeanette in the corner going, "Will you two look at the chat? And people are trying to talk to you."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was brilliant. What's this? Just 112 people following you everywhere. Bath time would be a nightmare. Yeah, it would, Weave, as well.
Technically, it would be, but at least you have something to wash your back.
Oh, no promises from Alex, but he might live stream tomorrow. Oh. I hope you've got a good subject to live stream, because you want a subject, because it's when you live stream, it's called create an event. So it's got to be an event.
Have you got the young lady in?
No, you won't have your young lady in, will you? Because she don't live there.
Are you going to be the young lady in? Are you going to play strip poker? Then you get people watching.
No, I don't think Alex is like that.
No, I know. I'm only joking. I know Alex is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I know what Alex is like.
And don't forget, he is only 18 or 19.
Yeah,
18 or 19. Yeah.
If I got to start for stuff after 18, I wouldn't put that on live stream. I'll tell you that.
Now, Barry, we don't want to hear about your past. No, won't see her till Friday. Seen her all week. Yes, but it was different in our day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it was certainly different in my day, because
we had no social media.
Yeah. Oh, and that was heaven. No social media at all. No YouTube, no Facebook, no Twitter, no Snap.
You can sit in a pub and have a conversation.
Hey?
Have a conversation with someone. You're all right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah.
And people used to talk then. Nowadays, I mean, where was I today? I was out, and I went up to the yacht club just for a couple of hours. People got out the car. These young girls got out the car. As soon as they got out the car, like that on the phones, texting someone or Facebooking somebody. And I'm thinking, don't you ever do anything else? I mean, where did I go the other? Oh, I went to the cinema, and I was watching. What was the film I was watching now? Let's see, my memory goes. Well, it was one of the latest ones, and the people in the front row in front of me were all on the phones while the film was on. And I'm thinking, you're ignorant. People just do not communicate.
Or the other one is you watch them. If you go to a concert and you got the big stage, what they're doing? Watch it on the screen. It's there. Watch it there. You're saying,
So Alex has asked you a question, Barry.
What's that?
Do you know that he's a JW?
I'm a J. What's a JW? Does Barry know I'm a JW? Are you a JW? No.
Yes, yeah, he is. Alex is a JW.
A JW.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'll come knocking. He'll come knocking. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you know now.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know that, Alex.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you know.
Yeah, Alex. Whatever I say, Alex, I do it out of jest. I don't mean take. If you take offence, mate, I didn't mean it. I do apologise. I just do it out of jest. It's just my sense of humour.
Yeah. Well, he takes it that way, Barry.
Yeah.
So you're all right. You know.
He's like Johnny Walker. Yeah, it could. Yes, he's Johnny Walker. That's right, BK. Yeah, he's Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
He's full of whiskey.
Is that oh yeah, Johnny Walker. Yeah. Oh, I like a glass of Johnny Walkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, I prefer Glenfiddich and the malt whiskies. You know, or I love all the malt whiskies. You know.
Yeah.
But Ethan and Dylan are too.
I didn't know that. So I know something. How is Ethan? So this is Ethan and Dylan are friends of Alex. When I first started, we all sort of went together. I think Ethan was the first person who subscribed. We got to the 1,000 mark sub, and then he basically went, "I've had enough." And well, Alex, no, I don't know the actual. It's nothing of my business. But he just went, "I've had enough of YouTube." I think he found love.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Alex has found love. So I mean, are we going to lose him?
Oh. Well, if she's worth it, Alex, at the end of the day, as long as you do what you want to do and she's worth it, she's worth keeping hold of, you do what you want to do, mate. That's all I say to you.
What's my Twitter account? Eaglevp35 in it.
Eaglevp35. Even I know your Twitter account, but I don't, ask me my phone number, forget it. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know, I mean, it's Eaglevp, in it?
Eaglevp35 on Twitter.
Eaglevp35
at
Eaglevp35, is it?
Yeah, that's your Twitter account.
Yeah, that's my Twitter account. Love my drones. Yeah. I never know. I set up all these accounts, and it's like I've got a Flickr account, and I can't remember what my password is. All my Flickr account is. I've got it on my iPad, so I can when I look at the pictures that I put on, I've got to do it through my iPad, because if I signed out of the app, I would never get back in, because when I go on my computer and I go, what is it? Oh, he's followed me. Oh, Barry, your string case, I love my drones. Yeah. Oh, so I go, how can I get in? Because I can't get in, because I can't remember it.
All I've got is social media. I've got Twitter, my Facebook, which I've got Instagram and YouTube one. I did have Tumblr.
Yeah.
But Tumblr's is about as much use as a chocolate teapot. If I went to look at the other day with social, can you sign in? Oh, bloody, what is the password? I don't know.
Are you seeing what he said about Ethan?
Yeah.
He's married and got 2 babies. God, he's been busy then, Barry.
He left last week. What's going on here?
Yeah, 2 babies in a week, Alex, honestly. I thought that Mark, Chopper's Rule 1, please don't leave YouTube, because you're a good mate. If you don't want to put anything up, just don't leave YouTube, so we can keep in touch.
Yeah. Alex, if you see Ethan, tell him I said hello.
Yeah. Hello, Benjamin Sharpers. Nice to have you in here. Hello, everybody in the chat. He's another great channel. He's trying to learn OBS as well. I started Weaver's World. He only started YouTube in April 2017.
Bloody hell.
Sure. But how did it? Well, because he's young. Because he's young, he knows how to get all the views and everything.
Yeah.
Say hello to him from me as well, Alex, won't you?
Yes, hello to Ian, Dylan. Ethan and Dylan.
Yeah. I don't know their channels because I didn't get in touch.
They don't have. I don't know if Dylan. I haven't seen anything from Dylan in ages, and I know Ethan he deleted his one, so I know he's not up no more.
Yeah. What says Weaver's where I did naked pole dancing streams. Cool.
Fair enough.
Oh, quick! I'll have to check his channel out. Weaver's well. I'm going to make you a moderator in my stream. Add as a moderator. That's it. Yeah, I think he's good. He deserves to be a moderator, doesn't he, Weaver's well?
Yeah, Alex. I know Alex started to. Yeah, you've had different name changes since then, Alex, haven't you?
Yeah, he's had more name changes on his channel than I've had hot dinners. I was going to say underpants, but I thought no, I better just say hot dinners.
Yeah, I've changed my name or changed my underpants. What, you ain't changed it twice? God blimey.
Oh, I tell you what, these earphones get
That's why I'm not wearing mine. They're all right for a little while, but after a while they can start hurting.
Yeah, they do. You know, I'm going to have to get some better ones. That's it. Can I hear you now? Yeah. Oh, I'll just keep one in at the moment then.
Just don't do what I did, Keith. Sitting with the thing on my phone.
Yeah.
Going, okay, what? I've got my music up loud. Why does my earphone sound wrong? Then I looked. I've got the left one in the right ear, and the right ear in the left one. Okay, bloody hell.
Yeah, well, I've started wearing earrings, earphones when I'm doing the live streams because you don't get the echo back, you know, because if you don't have them in, you get an echo from your computer speakers.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, an exclusive from Keith. He's now wearing earrings.
No, I meant
weekend we show you the suspenders and stockings that go with it as well.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm sweating somewhat rotten here. You know, this light, I'm going to have to get some better lighting in here instead of this. It's just facing me, you know, it's only a couple of feet away from me, this light, but it's not bad, you know. So, Keith, this, well, yeah, I just picture myself having a couple of studs in, you know.
Yeah, he's going to have the earrings in.
So that's another. Can we have Barry's views on tattooing? Tattoos on women first.
Well, Marty knows this one. I personally, I'm not a big fan of tattoos, Keith.
But, yeah, no, am I.
But my other half, when I first started going out with her, she had no tattoos. She's now got 10, but they're not. They've all got a meaning to them. She started off because where she's got this illness called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. She was told she should never get a tattoo because it would never heal. It could scar, and she could lose the arm. And as Martin knows, the worst thing you can do to my other half is tell her you can't do that. She'll go and prove you wrong. Yeah. So she had one there for her. She had a little star done just to see if it worked. Then it turned into looked like a beetle. It looks like it looks like a beetle. Then she had her dog's paw prints done because they got put down. Then she had a tiger done because she likes Winnie the Pooh for the two girls. For not her girls, but for her nephews and the boys. So she had one on each shoulder. Then where she works, she was told where she works for a council. She was told Remembrance Day that they couldn't wear poppies because it might offend. So what she did? She had a tattoo of a poppy done. And then she had she's got what they call the jigsaw man for a part. It's the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome symbol, and then she had a zebra done. Yeah, because it all has meanings. It's not a case I like that picture, I'm have it done. Yeah, but me personally, I don't like tattoos myself. I have got none. I know Martin's got a few.
Yeah, I've got none.
No.
So Ruby Slippers is in. Hello, Ruby Slippers. Nice to have you here. We've gone back up to 16 watchers. Well, we you know, I don't know whether to finish this or not, you know, because I like weavers and we've kept quite a few in, you know. Alex has been in. Barry's
Mark.
all I got told she couldn't date the ugly person in the room, and look who she is with. So, what's your view on that comment, Barry?
I'm not even going to answer that one, Keith, because at the end of the day, Martin, I have a girlfriend. You don't.
Oh, look out! Brothers fighting. Out.
I tell you what, he needs a girlfriend because his right hand is getting tired, mate. I tell you that. And his bed sheets look like painter's overalls. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh. So how often do you get to see him then, Barry?
I saw him a couple of weeks ago, actually. Came round here a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah. He's say because he lives.
Thank you, Ruby, for the thumbs up. 33 I've got now. Oh, that's the most I've ever had.
He only lives. If I was driving, it'll be like a 45-minute driveway over the Dartford Bridge. Because one of us haven't got cars, mine doesn't drive. I haven't got a car. He has to get to me by public transport. It's not just a case of a direct route to get to me. Or say, we have to go into central London.
Yeah.
Come out, back out again. We could walk across the water. We could go to the Thames and walk across the water. We could see each other from there.
Yeah, I know.
But it's literally you'll go into from where he is, central London, back on the underground, back to me, back here in the bus drive journey.
Yeah.
Where he could get a boat and just sail across the Thames quicker.
Yeah, he says he's left-handed. You don't realise.
I forgot he was left-handed like me. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, and poor old Alex nearly had somebody reverse into him today.
Alex, get my opinion. People with cars get dash cams.
Yeah.
That's another view. Dash cams, Keith. Get dash cams.
Yeah.
Car, she was in her other car. She was where she was. She was driving. She had a dash cam.
Yeah.
In the middle of the lane, going straight. It was a road going straight across on her right hand side.
Yeah.
Turning to right onto the A13. This woman, this other person, was driving her car. Decided, I'm going to cut in front of you. She indicated, cut across, and hit Dom's car.
Yeah.
The insurance company got involved. This woman was insisting. Oh no! I was in the right lane. She was in the wrong lane. I indicated to come. She wouldn't let me across. It was the right lane, and then they showed the dash cam footage of her coming straight across, and she was still arguing the fact she was in the right. It was on film footage. There, you was in the wrong. Even her own insurance company were going, "No, you're in the wrong." And they went, "No, I was in the right. I was in the right." So our insurance company went, "In that case, if you think you're right, you want to take it court, you find it on your own."
Yeah.
And nothing came of it. Yeah.
So I'm just going to say hello to Mrs. Green Thumb. Nice to have you in the stream.
Never heard of you, but hello, Mrs. Green Thumb.
Yeah, it's a good channel I follow. You know, so recommend. And can you write something again in the something again, Barry? People can follow you.
Something again now, is it?
Unique. Oh, so he does banners for free at Weaver's World.
Yeah, he's done gals. If you see not gals, if you go to Ravens one.
Yeah.
He did her one.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
Something again. Something dark side.
Yeah. You've got one off him then, Barry.
What's that?
A banner for your
channel. I've done my own one.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Amy. Diva, writing Diva. Nice to have you in.
Do you do Ravens? Do you do the Midnight Ravens one? Or did somebody else do the Ravens one?
Yeah, Chaotic World did mine. I don't know. Yeah. You know, didn't ask him. He just, he was on the live stream and he says, "Oh, I've got a thing for it," and he's done me a promotional video as well. And I thought, "Oh, brilliant!" But I ain't used that. I ain't used Emily's. Did
Emily do you one as well?
Yeah, Emily's done me one. Steve's done me one. Chaotic Wales done me one. But I never used. I ain't used any of them.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll have to. I appreciate everything anybody ever does, for me.
Yeah.
Really do,
I've done all my own, mate. Everything I've done is my own.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm like. I can do this. I can edit videos because that's what I did for a living all those years. But graphic work, no.
I do my own editing now, Keith. And I got no help from no one, Keith, to edit it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I tried using Maya once. Because you can get, if you know a youngster who's still at school or college, you can download all Autodesk software for free. AutoCAD but Maya is a 3D application. And it's I thought, I'll definitely use that. But can I ever get my head around it? That's what makes me think if I was 20 or 30 years younger, with all the programs that are out now, it would be brilliant. I could teach myself, all those. I mean, I even taught myself how to write computer language, but because I haven't done it for years, it's all gone. Because it's like anything, Barry, that you've really got to keep things up, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like riding a bike. I fall off now because it's been that many years since I had a bike.
I've got stabilizers on mine, Keith.
Yeah. Hello, Dave Simpson. Another one of your Yorkshire accent makes me feel like going down pub. Yeah, it always makes me feel like going down the pub. But because I'm talking to Barry, I ain't filled my glass up, and the bottle's in the kitchen, and I can't fill it up.
What I was saying about Martin, I was saying about editing, and saying I did it all myself. Martin, when I first started my thing, I had no editing software whatsoever. So all my videos were one take, literally bomb off the thing. Martin gave me his Sony Vegas 10. I downloaded it on the computer, looked at it, went, all right, now what do I do? Martin, how do I do this? Martin, how do I do this? Martin! And he had to actually come down and physically show me how to do it. Okay, all right, how do I do this then?
But you've got used to it now. You can work it now perfectly. Yeah. I'll tell you what, that was good of him to put Sony Vegas on for you.
Anything he puts on there, like when I was doing Audacity or doing the drawing thing on there. Okay, Martin, how does this work? How'd you do this? How'd you do that?
Yeah. Well, that's good because Amy Writing Diva says she was a Simpson before she got married, and Dave says, "Look at you, Amy." Oh, I like that one, Dave. I do. Yeah, it's a pain. I gave him a professional mic and did you?
Yeah.
I love editing. Oh, look, Dennis is back in the chat. I thought he'd gone to bed. Yeah. I love editing. It's therapeutic. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I love editing as well. Yeah. The only thing is I've got to do it when the missus goes to bed or she goes out, because if I put the computer or the iPad on, do I get rollocked? I says to her the other night, I says, when I do my interviews, would you sit next to me and have the iPad and answer all the comments through the iPad? She went, no, I'm not doing a thing like that. I don't like computers. You've been in the background. Yeah, so have I, Dennis, because I'm thirsty here. I'm really getting bad, And
I've got a drink, Keith. I'm not stopping you.
Well, can you look after the chat for 2 seconds while I just replenish my glass then?
We'll all talk about him now. He's gone now. So how is everyone in the chat? How are we all doing? So what are we going to talk about today? Yes, as you can see, he's got his Cookie Monster cushions behind you. The blue one, what I call the Cookie Monster cushions. And that. Ask him when he comes back. Ask him about the wallpaper. Ask him about the wallpaper. Sore subject. So yes, what's going on with everyone? This is what I hate about doing live stream by myself. Got a thing flying around. So as you can see, I have my new channel thing out today. Martha, you've just missed him. He's just gonna get a drink, Martha. I'll be back in a minute, Martha. If you go onto my channel, Barry's Views, you'll see that I've got all my new channel stuff out there. Yeah. What's the picture? Hang on. I don't have a picture. Oh, these ones, all of me. These are all different photos of things and stuff like that. And yeah, all different pictures of me and things I've taken through the years and stuff like that. I need to sort them out because they're all starting to peel off the wall now because I've only put them on with blue tack and stuff like that. So they're all coming off now. Yeah. Guess what, Keith? Martha's in.
Yes, hello, Martha. Oh, that good-looking chick from the Miami area. Oh,
Yeah.
and she's single now, Barry. You know.
Oh, is she? I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. I'm surprised you're on your way over there, Keith.
No, I was thinking more like Martin. You know, mind you, I think he's a bit too young for her, don't you?
Yeah. No,
You know.
no. But Mark, it's all changed, darling. All changed, sweetie. I do occasional ones from there now. It's all changed. I've look at the videos. I've changed it all. It's not vlog from the bog no more, Martha or Marta. It's not vlog from the bog. It's Barry's views now. I've changed it all.
So Barry, what's your views on dating online? You know, these dating sites.
I've never had experienced it, Keith. I can't answer that one because I've never tried it. But if I know we're all in a busy community now, we're all living busy lives. It's not like we used to be. We go out, night out, we see a lovely person, we go and talk to them, we get to know them, date them. But now it's a case of all online. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. That looks nice. And that's what it is now.
Yeah. She says in the chat, yeah, I'm single now. Let me know if you have any recommendations. Well, I was, you know, the video you did when you were single about what, you know, I showed my friend that video and he took a liking to you, Martin. But the only trouble is he's 66. So I don't think you want somebody that age. I think you wanted somebody in the 50s, yeah, nearer your age. So, you know, I did.
Away, Keith.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, but you know, he's got the money. He could go over there.
Yeah.
Congrats you onto 8K. Oh yeah, she's doing well.
I want to 8K. Where's my?
Yeah. Well, we'll never to give Simpson a bad name. Laughs out. I try, Amy. Oh.
Just say, Keith, I want 8K. I'm not talking about subs. I just want 8K money. That would do me. Yeah.
Well, that's then. How much money would you like then?
Personally, I'll be happy if I had 20, 30, 40,000 pounds saved up, Keith. I'll be happy with that. But if someone offered me £1 million, I'm not going to tell you no, Keith.
Yeah.
But I'm not like one of these, you know, like you see the lotteries that win like £100 million. I wouldn't know what to do with that, Keith. It'd be nice, don't get me wrong, but what the heck? You wouldn't be able to spend it. The time you've got your interest, the time you've spent some money, interest on it, you'll be, you know, you won't, unless you're like every day spending millions and millions of pounds every day, you know, your interest builds up. So I'll be quite happy with, say, 100,000 would be happy. I'll be happy with that, Keith.
Yeah. Our money don't matter, you know. Yeah.
As long as I'm healthy, well, I've got a bit of money, so I'm comfortable, and I can buy things that I want. I'm quite happy with that.
So, Marta, he is young at heart, and he still goes like a rabbit, I think. So I'll give him your channel so he can go over, and then he can get in touch with you. Yeah. I'll just tell him that the Eagle sent. You know, he's got to put in the Eagle sent you over. Yeah. So if you know, I don't mind doing the wedding for free as long as I get an invite. and Tony's in, the drone flyer, golden retro drone flyer. He's in. Hello, Tony. Yes, and he was on Mrs. P's coffee morning this morning in the chat.
Oh.
Tell you what, he stays up late. Another one, you know. I mean, look at this. It's nearly 11:30 here. You know, Barry, we've been on 2.5 hours. This.
Keith.
Yeah, well, you tell me when you finish it, but I mean, we're back up to 15.
Your live stream, Keith. I'm ready whenever you want to finish, mate. It's up to you.
Well, I'll keep this on. I'll keep this. Cheers, Marta. This is to you. All the best to you, my love. You know, it's nice to have you in here. is this the dating channel? A new channel from? Yes, it can be a dating channel if you like. If there's any free men in and they would like to get to meet Marta, go over and have a look at Marta's channel and go over. And she lives in Miami, and go over and see Mrs. Green Thumb. I don't know where she lives though. Do you, Barry?
No.
No. So, what do you, Keith? Yeah, I know you have. You said so. I appreciate that, Tony, as well, because Tony's changed his channel name and everything. Ask Bossman, Marta. Barry, $100 is a good number. Yeah, tell him to come over to flirt with me. I will.
Are we talking about me or this other person?
Well, we come to Miami, Florida. I'll tell you what, Marta. I'm thinking about coming back to Florida when we're talking about April next year. So if I get over, can I arrange a meetup? I'll have the wife with me. I don't mean, meet you as a single man. I mean, I'll have the wife.
You don't know. Well, Keith, you don't know what she might want.
No, I'd love to. She can show me around Miami. Then, I mean, I have been to Miami, but oh yeah, beautiful beach. That drone flyers review show I did not this week, the week before was Miami,
wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brilliant. And he picked up quite a few supporters.
Good.
He put in red, and that's not the heat. No, it's the wine. It's the wine, Martin.
The wine. Don't get him started on the wine, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Because we have one of those. What? Hey? Who?
Cool, Kate. Absolutely. I know Mrs. Keith, and you're a lovely couple. I would love to meet. Oh, yeah. I'm serious because I says, where do you want to go? And we was talking about going over to Mallorca for 6 weeks, February to the middle of March. Then we were talking about going to Turkey for the same period. And then she says, no, I'd rather go back to the States. So I says, where do you want to go? So she says, well, let's go back to Florida and drive down to the Keys this time again. So it's been quite a few years since we did the Keys. So, and she likes going on that trip over to Nassau in the Bahamas from Fort Lauderdale. They run a, like 3-day trip. Because she won't go on a cruise because she don't like the water, but she went on that.
Fair enough.
And she enjoyed it, because I'll tell you what, the food and drink on that was brilliant, so yeah.
The only boat I've been on is the Woolwich Ferry.
Yeah, I've been on that many years ago.
Many years ago, Keith. It's still the same. It's still a crappy place.
Yeah, well, see, when I was younger, my mum wasn't very well. And we used to stop with my grandma, and she used to live in All Saints Road, which is, Portobello Road, Portobello Market, is that area.
Gotcha.
So I lived there for about 4 years when I was between 6 and 10. And I used to love walking around Notting Hill and all that, and went all over.
Yeah. Dave's going. Night, Dave. Dave Simpson's going.
Ta-da, Dave. Thanks a lot for dropping in. And we've got the Midnight Raven. That's why she's called the Midnight Raven, because it's nearly midnight and she's still up.
It should be the almost Midnight Raven, shouldn't it, right now?
It's almost. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming in, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has Bossman been in? He was at the beginning. He said hello, didn't he? Did he?
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. I thought Random would have been in, but she ain't been in.
Might be working, mate. We don't know. I know she was in on Vicky's, but she might be able to get up early for work or something. You know what she's, these odd hours that she works.
No, but you've been uploading now, Midnight Raven, because I've been watching your Smule videos. Are you, Barry?
Yeah.
And Barry, I asked him about his views on the channels who were singing Smule songs, and he really recommended you, the Midnight Raven, didn't you, Barry? At the beginning of the
20 quid, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's only 6:30 there at Amy, so she must be in the States somewhere. Yeah, 5 5 East Coast, 11:30 here. Yeah, Dave's local, isn't he, but not being live streaming. Yeah, well,
we were saying that. We were saying the same thing about live streams, weren't we? About everyone's doing it, and it's sort of much is now, unless you've got a topic to talk about, it's much is now live. Everyone's blinking doing them now.
Yeah, there's too many because you just can't keep up with them, I mean, it's like, as I said earlier, Mel's packing in doing live streams, and I'm going to miss him. But,
he does.
But it's as he says, he just can't, he did it to get his watch hours up. He's succeeded in getting his watch hours up, but he's not finding it fun anymore because it is demanding.
It is that, Keith. You got to admit, as I say, that's why I sort of took a break and started, because like I say, it was a case of 3 videos up, and you only got a few days to film one, edit it, put it up, do another one. You haven't got time to spend on doing a video. You can't. You've got the whole week. You know, right on this day, that's when I've got to put my video up. So you got to say, mine's Wednesday, 1 p.m. Mine's when I new video up. So from then to the following Wednesday, you've got a whole week to record, edit, fine tune it, whatever you want to do with it, promote it. You've got a whole week to do it. Instead of going, oh, panic, which some people do. You think those poor sods that do the daily vlogs? I've tried it. I don't know how people do it.
Yeah, well, it is. It's as we've said before. It's a full-time job. I mean, I watch Fun for Louis Cole. A new vlog every 2 days. I mean, to me, all right, he's making a lot of money from it, but your mind must just go blank.
That's what mine did, Keith.
And that's what happened to me. And that's why I thought I'm going to sit back from going in live streams. I'll go in the comments. I'll do me interviews on a Wednesday night. And if I've got a subject that I want to talk about, and then I'll do a live stream. But I'm not going to do that many because I've really been burnt out.
Yeah, it's like as the Raven said, she puts one out a video every day. Yeah, you can do that. I can't personally. Me personally, I've tried, and I was it last year. I started doing a daily vlog. I tried a month. By the time you've edited all together, well, I know that yours is slightly different, the Raven, but mine was daily vlog. Time you've got all your footage on, and you edit it down, that's another couple of hours. You end it on the old editing, that's could be half hour, 20 minutes. Trying to sort out all the tags and all that with it. I was like doing editing the whole day, and before I knew it, I was finishing at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was getting so tired. It was like wake up at 6. I've got to do another film. Oh, I've got to do another one. That's why I gave it all up. I've just thought I've had enough. Just do one a week. Do it.
Yeah. So Amy's saying she's trying to put up content 3 days a week. Tony says I convinced him into getting a drone and the weather's been bad. Don't worry, Tony, the weather will improve. And what's your next subject, Keith? I don't know yet. I will decide, but when I decide, I'll promote it and everything like that, and I'll let you know, Dennis. And Marta says she don't make any money. She don't do AdSense. Not bothered about building a channel now. She just wants to keep it. Yeah, that's all I'm doing it for now, Marta. Just keeping my friends that I've made on YouTube. It's not a numbers game to me anymore. I've settled down. I just don't want to do it 7 days a week.
No, too much, Keith.
Well, you've got no life, and I mean, I've been enjoying since I haven't been going on live streams and going on the panels and doing. I've done a lot more filming. I have been out with my camera, and I've got a few projects that I am filming, so they will be up within the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So need to get my intro and outro, then I can start uploading again. Yeah. Whenever
you don't need an intro, outro, do you? As long as you say hello at the beginning.
Yeah. But it just makes it look a bit more.
It looks, professional.
but since I put them on my channel, everyone I know on YouTube has now said, yeah, that's the problem, Midnight Raven. You know, everybody, you know, it's a trend, isn't it? Everybody's doing smule videos.
Yeah.
Everybody's live streaming. You know, there's that many live streams now that you can go in. It's unbelievable. Every day of the week. I mean, when I started this, there was the Donny Shaw show. There was James Cox on. There was in my feed. There must have been about 30 live streams, and that's what you're competing against.
Yeah.
You know, and when you get the Green Bay Wackies and the Pusa Studios and all those, that they are channels, and Uber Goober Lady, they are channels that people go over and support. So that's less support for you.
Yeah. Or you do what Keith used to do. You watch one live stream, I was watching another live stream, didn't you, Keith?
Yeah. Well, because I've got the iPad, I've got the TV, and I've got the laptop. Sometimes I still do it, Barry. I still watch 3 or 4 live streams at the go because I've got 2 tablets here.
It was funny. You were doing it. We could be in a panel, and all of a sudden we were talking. All of a sudden you could see Keith going tappy, tappy, tappy.
Yeah.
It's live streaming somewhere again.
Yeah. Well, you know, that was because, you know, I wanted to keep up with those people that support me. But I realise now that you cannot possibly do that, but because really you're not giving those channels who you truly support your best.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why now I am trying to make my live streams better, you know, through OBS. I used to do YouTube for the numbers. I was real serious about it, but then I saw that some old channel were getting lots of subs and no views, and I lost them. Yeah, same here, Marta. You know, I look at channels that I follow now, especially the beauty ones that you're part of, that they sit in front of the camera, they talk. There's one that I follow has only got 700 subscribers, and yet she gets 600 views on every video she puts up.
Okay.
You know, and I think all she does is just sit and talk about products that she uses, products, you know. So I might as well talk about my phone for an hour. What's up?
No, look, Raven, she's supporting people. Oh no!
She does the same as me. Then I do watch multiple live streams. Yeah.
We're not promoting that, Raven.
But this is it. Yeah, that is very weak. It just doesn't make sense. No, it don't. And this is it. That I now have realised that I'm pleased with what I put up. I'm pleased with the views that I get. I'm pleased with the comments I get. All right, yeah, I get a few thumbs down. You can't please. You can't please everybody, and you know I don't mind. The only thing that I do mind is I don't like upsetting people, and I have upset a couple of people on here that now do not talk to me.
That's down to them, Keith, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, it was only because I let a certain somebody into the live stream. But you know, I'm not going to say anything more.
They don't want on that one, Keith.
You know, it's like I upset Jeanette the last live stream I did. You know, the interview with Angel Dominguez.
Yeah.
Because she was in the chat, I thought I'd said hello to her.
Yeah.
You know, verbally. But I hadn't, and I thought I'd said hello to her typing, but I hadn't. And she went off and got annoyed. And then for the next 6 days, no one spoke to me. When I went in the chat and I went, good morning, hello, they completely ignored me. So I thought, oh, well, that's the way, you know, it wasn't done on purpose.
No.
It was a genuine mistake. You know,
Paul, we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here, Paul. Yeah, I'm taking the lead from you, Paul, because you stay on.
Yeah.
And sometimes Paul live streams 3 or 4 times in a day.
I know. I don't know how he does it.
I just don't know how he does it. You know, I mean,
you seen like, was it like you think Cab, Dark, and Wacky?
Yeah.
I'll wake up in the morning. They were on live stream. They've been on for 2 hours already. I'll get say, so they must have whatever it is 3 o'clock over in America. They finish. A couple of hours later, they're back again. They're back. You think how do they? I know Cab has a problem sleeping. I know that he doesn't sleep well. I just think how, but they still make it. They still make it entertainment. How do you? I want to know what they're on. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can make a live stream entertaining if you've got a decent panel on. If you've got a panel that, I mean, really, if I'd have had Amy's email, I might have invited her on because, because we've got away from the interview now.
That's all right.
It's just got into a chit chat. Yeah, it's just a chit chat that.
You can ask me questions, Keith, if you can remember anything.
If I can remember anything, I've had a couple of these now, Barry. Yeah, see you then, Marta. Marta, you'll have to come on a live stream of mine when I do another live stream.
See you, Marta. You take care, sweetie.
Yeah. Look after yourself, and I think about you a lot, my love. I look forward to your upload. I look forward to seeing her upload.
Marta, he thinks about you a lot, Marta. I've seen the videos.
You have to remember, YouTube should be fun, and when it isn't fun, you should stop.
Yep.
Yes, I fully agreed on that statement, Midnight Raven. Yeah, it's fun now because I have cut back, and it's like Barry says, he's cut back, and it's because the fun's come back into it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's no pressure, and that. Oh, Tina Davies is in. Hello, Tina.
Hello, Tina.
We're back up to 14 watching. I keep on going down, then it goes back up.
Yeah.
I hope you're all well, she says. Are you well, Barry?
Yes, I'm well, Tina.
Yeah, so am I. Yeah. So I'm just going to plug tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. UK time, Jeanette Pickering's channel. That's 3 plugs I've given her. Go over.
She's paying for this.
No, she's not paying. No. Go and join that live chat. Go on the panel because it's an interesting panel every day.
And she might one day give you free cake.
Yeah. I won't get any free cake now. I mean, I'm
still waiting for mine.
I'm in the bad books now, so I've been in Coffee Club for ages. Yeah, I went in for 10 minutes this morning. Midnight Raven, and just said hello to everyone. A few people said hello to me, the others ignored me. So
I was in on Monday. I said a quick hello, and then I had to shoot off.
Yeah. Well, I went out with a camera, so I thought, well, I can't afford to spend 3 hours watching a live stream in the morning when I've got the time. Best time is to go out.
Yeah, Monday I was in there for 10 minutes, and I had to shoot off. Tuesday I was doing radio preparation.
Yeah.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I didn't go into it because I was out early this morning. Tomorrow I'll be out doing radio thing. Friday I'm shopping with Nan. I'll try and
Well, it's like me. Thursday morning I go up to go see my daughter and get me breakfast. I go see my mate Mick, Think Visual, the one with the record collection. And then come out, and then my mate comes around about 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, and we're on the wine till 5 o'clock.
You're starting now, everyone. There you go. You're starting now.
Yeah. I'll tell you what Paul wants to be talking about on this channel a bit more, and that's Steve Gerrard's Rangers. How well they have started the season.
Yeah. He must have been gutted that the other night about Celtic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I want to hear a bit more about his holidays because he's been to the States. Did he meet up with any YouTubers over there? It can be boring with no idea of conversation topic. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we got down the rabbit hole travel. Hello. Even at Sea Wine, so your stream gets a thumbs up immediately. Oh, thanks a lot. Yes, I'm going to become a wine connoisseur. I'm going to be talking. Celtic out, Matt Paul says. Get talking. And Paul, did you see the result from Sunday's match between a certain team?
Hey, shut up.
His team.
Shut up.
Oh, well. Yeah.
I'd run sub from people.
Yeah. And down the rabbit hole. Oh, I love her channel. I love that channel. Brilliant. Really is. Yeah. Did you have you seen their last live stream video about the bucket list, travel bucket
Who's
list?
that? I'm not even subbed to them, Keith.
Oh,
I'm going over there and have a look now.
I'll tell you what, very nice, very, very good channel. Recommend them. I've just made them a moderator as well, you know.
Yeah.
What cool. You do? I'm drinking red wine, Merlot, 4.69 from Aldi's. Not a bad wine, you know. It's a medium, nice taste. Do you find that a live stream with too many people on the panel doesn't work well? Yes, yeah. Midnight Red. I think 3 people is the most really you should have on a live stream, because then you can keep control of it.
3 to 4, yeah.
And could I recommend people who don't support the Midnight Raven to go over and support her channel? Brilliant singer. She's got a brilliant channel. Does a few live streams now, you know. And I met her at the Birmingham meetup, and you couldn't wish to meet a nicer person.
And a hat.
And a hat, yeah.
Well, I've just supported to the Danny Rabbit Hole. I've just gone over there.
Over travel chat. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. So if I do a quick video tomorrow, then sometime about my 3 places of where I would love to travel bucket list, I can submit it to you.
Who to? Who are you talking about? Me or them?
To Down the Rabbit Hole.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, she what I thought you had to be a travel channel. What's it? Good night, all great life, but awesome guys. See you all next. Oh, see you then, Dennis. Thanks a lot for staying.
Dennis, thanks for coming over.
Yeah, appreciate that. Really true. You know, I appreciate all these. Nameless Droner, check me out if you like great drone footage. I already support you, I think, Nameless Droner. I'm just going to check, but I think I do.
No, Raven, she said sorry for all the questions. No, go for it.
What's that?
He said sorry for all the questions. You ask questions. That's what we're here for.
Well, yeah. If you've got any questions, yeah.
You missed all the questions about me, but if you want to re-answer them, you know, if you want to ask them again, I'll answer them if I can remember.
yeah. And any questions you've got for my special guest Barry?
Yes, me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do that then tomorrow. I got you now. Meant to do it the other day when we were doing the quiz, but I forgot. Yeah, that happened. I mean, it's like Weaver's World. I thought I'd sub to him, you know, but when I checked, I hadn't, and yet I always say hello to him. So why I hadn't? But I've put it right now. Ask me any questions. Bottle Caps is in. Hello, Bottle Caps.
Bottle Caps.
God, I'll tell you what, we've still got 14 watching.
Jesus.
and it's 10 to midnight here.
I
know. You've got a new subscriber or supporter in Down the Rabbit Hole. Yeah, brilliant. You know, as I say,
if you recommend them, Keith, they obviously are good.
Yeah, because I mean, I do. The channels that I support are really worth supporting. You know, I watch a lot of travel channels. Like I watch a lot of drone channels, and I've created a playlist for drone channels that I support.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do another playlist, travel channels that I support.
Fair enough.
You know, because I think, you know, people do watch some of your playlists. Yeah. And I always add to them. You know, if I'm watching a video and they're already in that playlist, the new video will also go into that playlist. So it helps, you know. So that's what I'm going to do, and I think I might do a live stream on channels. I'm going to fetch the Spotlight series back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I can, because I want to try and help other channels to grow bigger.
So are we going to get no? It's Keith.
Yeah.
We're going to get no help from YouTube. Oh, and then they go, oh, let's look. There's Eaglevp channel. Let's give them some help. It ain't happening unless you got past that 100,000 K sub mark. You get no help from no one. You do everything yourself. Yeah. And then they decide they want to help you because you're going to get advertising to them, which I think personally should be the other way around.
Yeah, yeah. And I like what the Midnight Raven says. I support channels that I have an interest in, or I look like the person that owns the channels. Yeah, that's what I've always said, Donna. Midnight Raven is.
So why do you watch me then?
if you like, because we like you, Barry. You know, we all love you.
Night, Tina.
Yeah, good night, Tina. Thanks a lot for dropping in. Yeah, you know, if you like the person who owns that channel, you will always stick with that channel.
So if it's interesting to watch, like as the Raven, as long as it's interesting to watch and you enjoy it, go and watch it. So what everybody else thinks, like, oh, don't sub to that person because they did this, and you enjoy the channel.
Yeah.
Like the channel, go and watch it.
Yeah. I mean, like a certain person upset, but didn't upset me. And all right, he's now gone off because he's had a bit of problems. So you know, his girlfriend must have packed him in. So I'm not saying anything more.
Fair enough.
But he was really upset, you know, and I felt sorry for the guy. You know, but he was still interesting to watch. So you know, congrats on that.
Done,
she really did. I did. What's that? I did BC out. Smoky is it? We actually cancelled our plans for today because it's so smoky. It looks like dust right now. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. So my next goal is to get to 2.5. But
my next goal is to get to 1K because everyone that I've joined who was below me has gone past me. Not fair, Keith.
Yeah. No drama on this channel. I never have drama or anything.
You said that unless you are a drama channel who talks about drama courses, then no drama.
No, this channel is all about meeting other channels. That's why I love doing the interviews, because other channels can see what you know. But I want to get it on OBS so I can put videos or do a compilation of their videos on while I'm talking. You know, and that's why I want to get used to OBS. So I'm going to try it a lot better next time. And then, you know, I'm going to do a spotlight one. Spotlight in 3 or 4 channels, you know, like I did with the drone, because that one that I did this week, he only had 5 supporters when I did it.
I saw that.
And I think he's up to 18 now or something. So he hasn't got many, but he has got a few. And because they are true supporters, he's going to keep them no matter what. You know, the only thing that upsets me about doing those, Barry, is that I always send the channel who I'm going to review an email, but they never get back. So I don't know anything about them. You know, all I have to go on is the films. You know.
Yeah. I suppose a lot of people look at it and go, "Who is this person?" And if all they could probably think is, "Oh, it's someone trying to scam me," or something, because there's a lot of it around in there.
Yeah. And this is a problem, you know. So
unless you physically know that person.
Yeah.
You know, you think, oh, why have I get this email from this stranger? Because I've got email from somebody on Gmail about doing a product placement thing. I went, who is this person? I don't know you. It's not my channel. Bugger off.
Oh, blew the smoke right out of it. That's a good one, bottle caps. So it's nearly 12 o'clock, and I think it's at midnight hours. I think we've both gone on for nearly 3 hours, Barry. We've still got 18 watching.
Jesus Christ!
I think we'll do a cab 7, shall we, or a Green Bay wacky, and go on till the early hours of the morning.
Night, Keith.
You are trying to support and collaborate. Building community on it has been one of my favourite things. Yeah, it's been one of mine as well. You know, I love helping people. I love helping the community. We'll watch the stream back. I wouldn't Midnight Raven. Well, watch the first half an hour or 40 minutes. It's interesting, but it's gone downhill the last half an hour, hasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't. It's been an interesting conversation with my fellow YouTube creator, Barry's Views.
That's me.
Please highlight his channel, show him some support, recommend him to your supporters, because I would love to get Barry up to the 1K mark as soon as possible. Because he deserves it. He works hard, and always goes downhill when. No, it doesn't.
No, it don't, Raven. He just basically keeps done the interviews, he's done the questions, and he's got the wine now, so he's off on one.
I'll tell you what. I don't think I could do a Cab 7 or a Green Bay Wacky and stay on for hours and hours and hours, because I'd lose what to talk about. Yeah, I know you're already supporting him, Tony. You know, it's getting other people to support him who don't come in the chat or anything like that. So that's what we should all be doing. We should all be doing spotlight videos on our channel, spotlighting a channel a week of, you know, or supporter of the week, like the one who was on earlier. She does. I'm just having a look. 3 ladies and a block. She does a shout out on Saturdays for support, and she does supporter of the week.
Yeah.
And I think that's and that's brilliant doing things, because that does help channels to grow.
Yeah.
I get
Don't ask for money. Like some other live channels to support my channel, to support me, to support your channel. Please give me some money.
No, this is a no donation channel. The only thing that the only thing that I would say is you can donate a bottle of red or white wine.
I was going to say, you can donate crate of red to Keith, please. Eaglevp.
Yeah, or the Midnight Raven. I have supporter of the week on Twitter. Yes, I have seen that. You know, but I think I'm a true supporter of the Raven, but I never get mentioned.
No, it's funny that, isn't
it? Yeah, do you ever get mentioned, Barry? No.
And what's more, I'm not promoting the fact that because she hit the 1K, she's doing a giveaway. I'm not promoting that at all. She's giving away Amazon vouchers.
Yeah,
I think we should both win, Keith, but that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. Well, you know, I haven't even entered because I've won 3 of the last 4 that I've entered. No, 4. I've won the last 4 that I've entered. I've won, but the one that I won on Gales, I gave to Jeanette. So yeah, you know, and I mean at the meetup, I won the cup. Yeah. Off Nick. So yeah,
because you knew who it was.
Oh, she makes her own wine. Oh yes.
Who does?
Down the rabbit hole.
Oh
yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start.
Hey,
yeah.
Ask her to send you some over, and you can review it for them.
Yeah. Well, that's what she says. It costs too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Always supporting my fellow YouTubers. So I did my last channel doing the channel shout every month. Eagle. I might do something different. Yeah. What you should do, Tony, is when you do a shout out, show a bit of their channel. You know, to get a video, either download it or share it on Hangout so you can see some of their work. I find that the better way than doing just a shout out.
Go over to I'll keep mentioning Gives a Minute. He does what he used to. They've done it what I'm watching Wednesdays, and he will do a 2-3 minute clip of a certain one that he's actually watching.
Yeah,
and he'll give you clips of it and things. And I was on one of them. Yeah. So watch that. He'll show you what he does, and you know the best way to do it, and things like that. I used to do things years when I first started called Thank You Thursdays. Channel and go. This is what they're doing. That sort of thing.
Well, bring that back, Barry. Yeah, well, bring that back because I think that would be all right. And please go over to the Midnight Raven and go and enter her giveaway, because she's not self-promoting, but me and Barry are promoting her channel.
But we're not promoting the fact they're promoting that.
Yeah. And check out Amy Writing Diva as well. I asked for music requests and I give a shout out on the video.
Am I supported to Amy?
I don't know.
Have a look.
I don't know whether I am. I'm just going to check as well.
You've been here for a while, so
yeah.
Oh, my computer's being slow again.
Oh yeah, 300 now. Yeah, yes, I do follow her. I followed her.
I am now, Amy.
For quite a while. Yes.
You're 3:30 now, Amy.
Yeah, I think Amy deserves a moderator wrenching. You know.
Yeah, I'm supporting you now, Amy.
Yeah, that's another one for you, Amy. You know, and you are now a blue wrench holder. And I should give Tony a blue wrench holder as well.
You're giving people wrenches again, Keith? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm going to become like Poosa Studio, the blue wrench group.
Yeah. Keith, you've got 41 likes.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Definitely.
But we don't want too many. You don't want too many wrenches because you know, Keith.
No. Well, have you been in Poosa Studios live streams? Everybody who goes in their live streams gets a blue wrench.
Yeah, I've been over. Yes, I have been over. I've been over because the time they do it, it's normally late for me. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's late for me, but I always watch on catch up.
Yeah.
So Benjamin says hello. He's back as well. I want to promote Benjamin's channel. He's doing very, very well. You know, he does a lot of live streams just lately.
Right.
I think he's from the west coast of the States. I'm not quite sure. But, you know, I've got a playlist called the Blue Wrench Group, which is all Poosa Studios who support them.
Yeah.
Poosa Studios. It's all the people who are blue wrenches in there. Whenever they put up, they get their video put to my blue wrench group. Yeah. So if anybody wants to go support the blue wrench group, there's a lot of videos on there, and it's growing every day. Go and support them, you know.
And he said blue wrench, not blue wench.
Blue wrench group. Yeah.
Not the Blue Man group.
No. So, you know, and if you're into drone flying, drone channels that I support playlist, that's got a lot of good one. And we all love Poosa Studios, yes. They're on vacation at the moment. So I will be on their channel in series 2, you know, because I missed out last time because I couldn't stay awake. Yes, because what time do they go live? About 8 o'clock Eastern, isn't it? It's about 1 o'clock our time.
1 o'clock our time, yeah.
And I'd arranged to go on, but I fell asleep about 12, so I couldn't make it.
Again, Keith?
Yeah, usually is, yeah. He lives in Michigan. Yeah, so if you don't support, do you support Benjamin Chavez?
No, I can't. I know. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he's well. And Bottle Caps, he's another great channel.
I've got Bottle Caps. No, I've got Bottle Caps. Sure I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Midnight Raven, if you can get on, if you can stay up late, it's really worth going on.
Sorry, Benjamin, I'm not sub to you, but I am now.
Well, thank you very much, Barry, for supporting Benjamin. You know, can you write something so he can support you back?
Yeah. You want me to write something? Yeah.
Well, whatever you want to write, Barry. You know, you can write a joke in there or anything. You know. So I'm gonna do a lot more playlists on my channel as well. Of WrestleMania's in. Hello, WrestleMania. We're back up to 17 watches, Barry. Unbelievable! This is unbelievable. I was going to pack this in at midnight, and now we're still going. You should tell them yes. Is it worth it? You should, yeah, because they've had some great people on there. But considering I started doing interviews before them, and they've done a few more than me because they do them 5 nights or 4 nights a week. I can't. Poosa Studios.
All right, yeah.
You know, I can't do that. I'm too old to have a schedule like that.
Well, all I can say is I apologise, Bottle Cap, because I thought I was sub to you, but for some reason I wasn't. But I am now.
Yeah. Well, you can, you know, YouTube does unsub you, because I went on the Night Owls the other night, and I remember subbing it, and I thought, oh wait, what happened? And they'd unsubbed me. And Pauline Newman, cheers, Eagle. Thanks a lot, Pauline. She's another great channel. If you don't support Pauline, more wine. No, I'll get PISS if I have more wine. So, oh yeah, we've had some great people on here. Get you. Oh, my ears. I tell you what, I'm going to take these out. Oh, that's better. Ow. Midnight Raven. Support the Eagle. Oh, thank you, Midnight Raven.
Yeah.
Oh, you've gone quiet now. I can't hear you, Barry.
Hello? I'll give you the phone first thing in the morning, yeah? All right, geezer.
Who's that?
It's all right, it's neighbour.
Oh.
I've got the front door open. It's so warm out here, Keith. I've got the front door open. Lucky I've got the communal door.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky I've got it's open. I've just it's so the air's coming through because it gets so stuffy in here sometimes. It's unbelievable.
I've got my back door and my front door open. Shoom. But this LED lamp, there's no heat. You can touch it, but I get off. You know, it's the light. Please tell me that it is not the same mail up that you're drinking. Are you babysitting that one? No, Pauline, it's not. This is the second glass because Barry took over the live stream and I went and had a refill. Tomorrow afternoon I will be on the white.
Yeah.
I get 2 bottles of red and 2 bottles of white a week, and
red
because what was it, Sunday afternoon I had a bottle of what was it, white from Lidl's. It was on offer at $2.99 a bottle, so I bought 12 bottles.
Yeah. Why not, mate? If he's on offer,
well, it's normally $5.69, and it was on offer at $2.90. So you can't turn down an offer, can you?
No. What's right? Oh, need a bottle with Barry. Hey, yeah. What's she mean by that?
I need a bottle with Barry on.
Oh, I'm taking your hat now. I'm taking your hat away from you.
Oh, well, so, well, Barry, I don't know about you, but I think we've been on long enough.
We've been on far too long, mate.
Yeah, so I'm going to finish the live stream. I do appreciate everybody coming into the chat, and you're all friends on here. Really appreciate your support. Barry appreciates your support.
I do. Go over and check my channel, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, go over and check his channel if you don't support him. And don't forget, in the morning, Jeanette Pickering's Coffee Crew every morning at 10 a.m. UK time.
That's 4 plugs now she's got.
That's Monday to Friday. And thank you again, Midnight Raven, and thank you, Benjamin. And I'd love to interview you on my Time with Gramps series, Benjamin. So if you are available, just leave a message in the chat, and I'll get back to you with your email address.
Yeah.
You're going to love my new video. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that, Amy. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. So good night, everybody. And thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you very much, Keith, for the interview. Really enjoyed it.